like a broken wheel. Lost in the chaos, no grip, no feel. Beat shouting orders, say I'm still checked out. It's a miracle, anything gets it out. Backfire is all it is. Broadcast the circus, can't second guess. What we need got Star Wars delays. Nobody knows who's steering this craze.
Simsport presents BSTV TCR Season 25. Driver spends weeks preparing, building setups, studying telemetry, watching replays, writing essays in Discord about tire pressures. Everybody think they are a championship contender. Then qualifying start, the guys who predicted pole positions, P27, emotional damage, door-to-door battles, leg breaking, questionable judgment, and confidence levels completely unrelated to talent. One ambitious dive into turn 1 and suddenly you have become part of somebody else's highlight reels. Emotional damage. Trying to explain it all are BSTV commentators Jay Coley and Pete Bingham. One sees a racing incident, the other sees an emotional damage incident. Welcome to BSTV TCR Season 25. Trust nobody. The battle begins now.
Oh dear, that's terrible. Alright, okay. Good evening, race fans. You didn't need to see my background screen, did you? No. Welcome to BSTV. Can I hear myself on the broadcast? That's the. Yes, I can. That's excellent. Right, okay. We've had a small explosion. David Johansson, thanks for your contribution on that chat. Welcome to the Pork Chop, folks. It's season 25, week 3. We're at Road Atlanta. This is an endurance race. It's 80 minutes of pure unadulterated. See what you can do with your fuel. I'm Pete Bingham, the puppet, and I'm with Grandmaster Corley, the prophet. Good evening, Jay.
The prophet. No, I didn't mean to name drop another prophet there. How are we doing? I hope you're good. Hope you're well.
Honestly, I thought that JC stood for something where you nearly stumbled across, but never mind. Apparently that's up for debate. This is a 35-degree track. We are partly cloudy. I don't know. Is there any rain actually forecast in this one or not? I didn't even think
by
to
the
look.
looks of it.
Okay, so we might have ended up with a session exactly like the previous one. Yeah, we had a bit of a glitch where SDK decided to do something radical and trip the session forward when we joined. So we've re-raised the session. These guys are on technically a brand new track. But yes, 35-degree track, partly cloudy, 18-kilometre wind. Do you reckon that's significant, Jay, or not?
It depends where it's blowing, but if it's down the hill towards 10A and 10B, then we could be in for quite a bit of action.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Action's always good, right? So yes, we're in
Sure.
America here at the Pork Chop. Why is it called the Pork Chop? Your guess is as good as mine. Okay, let's have a look at who's doing what in here at the moment. They've only just done some initial laps, don't forget, because we've relaunched the session. So Jaden is currently top of the pile. Qualifying is going to run a little beyond the normal time, but only a little bit beyond, maybe by 2.5 minutes. So we're not far off the normal running. As who's that going in? Michael Hall testing the pit lane entry. A couple of penalties to be served this evening. We should see Pete Newman and Stefan Klauke starting from pit lane. They can still qualify, but they must not join the grid. Although I can't see Pete in the field, is he? I don't know. Can I see him? Pete Van Gool. Can't see Pete Newman at the moment. Oh, no, I can. Yeah, he's there. He's just doing Pete Newman things right now. He's already got the fastest Sector 2 time of this practice session, so just so that that's done. There's a few warnings bashed out as well over the week. Last week was a bit bumpy and demonstrating some standards that we would rather not see. So hopefully the community of racers pull together to You demonstrate their usual racing standard, Jay, because these guys are the elite, aren't they? They are the very best that TCR can produce.
Yeah, absolutely. This league prides itself on the fact that you know the respect that everyone shows each other and pace only gets better as the season goes by, and this translates quite well to the officials as well, where a lot of our racers in this league are getting some really good positive results, especially in the strength of field broadcasts. Some really high placements.
Yep, completely agree. Right, let's have a look at the current standings very quickly, very quickly, folks. So, where are we? That's all V8 stuff. There we go. Right, so that's pit stop cup. Why am I so bad at this, Jay? Is it my first day on the job or something? I don't really understand. Right, pro standings. Pete Newman is top of the pile at the moment, separated from Stephen Walker by just 30 points. Then a bit of a jump back to Andrea Stefanina. We are on the left-hand column, folks, so don't be drawn into looking at the right-hand column. Isaac Price is currently in 4th place. He's the only one that drives the Veloster. A bit like Stephen Walker last season. We just tripped over into qualifying, so I'll keep this brief. And then rounding out the top 5 is another of the Result X Pure Sims cars, Michael Hall. So Result X Pure Sims strong at the start of the season, Jay. Andrea Stefanina in the thick of it, as is Stephen Walker, Isaac Price as well. Alex Rogers not that far outside, not that far off everybody. It's looking like a strong start to the season for the pro standards.
Yeah, absolutely. There's not all it's going to take is one race, and it could potentially flip the top 4, maybe even top 5 if Michael can get a good result today as well. It's still all to play for.
Yeah, cool. Let's have a look at the Pro-Ams. So your top man at the minute is Eben Kiso. He leads by quite a healthy 105 points. If you let your eyeballs drift to the right ever so slightly, in a way that I didn't want you to do in the previous class of car, you'll see that Tom Woodcock and Thomas Asboth are in joint second place, only 28 points behind Evan Kiso. So that's what the drop scores will do throughout the season. If you're new to looking at these points, folks. Chris Needham there in 4th. That's very strong from him. A good start for Air Smart Racing. Kept his nose clean, as has Stefan Goebel. And that's a really good start for the VTS Esports driver. We've got a few Switch-It cars in the running behind. And again, a good solid start for some of these drivers, Jay.
Yeah, absolutely. Evans really pushed the boat out to make himself centre of attention, the target man in this case as well. But when you do have Tom Woodcock, Thomas Asboth, who both could have nearly have won the championship last season on your tail, it's the game of cat and mouse has finally started, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it ends up.
Yeah, cool. Let's see, what else have we got going on? AM class. Right, this is tighter than the other two, and the drop scores does something funny in this one. So Christian London out in front in both columns. Thomas Coombe, your Emerald driver, so that's your Sapphire driver topping it out. Your Emerald driver in second place, behind by 13, but in the right-hand column, behind by more, because their drop scores are divergent. And then Josh Taylor for your Ruby team is in 3rd place. Silas having a very strong start to the season, and then Christian Hendrick also having a very strong start in the Switch-It team. You can't really criticise your guys, can you, for that sort of start to the season?
It's weird how things turn out sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially with I know you said not to look at the drop scores, but I can't help it sometimes. Because I do notice that Mika Santa Helena would actually, if we decide to end the season and do a drop score, would jump straight up to 3rd place.
I thought it was 2nd.
For Mika?
Yeah, because he's only 9 points behind the leader.
But Thomas
Oh, no. Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Kristen 2nd and Mika in 3rd.
Yeah.
So,
Me being dumb.
Wait, next week it could be a completely different story if Mika gets a better result than the rest of JC Academy. I mean, fans say they could potentially get bored of a JC Academy domination, but when they all different shades of Pokemon game, I mean Jules, then
I thought it was
anything
colour
can
of
happen in
robes,
this
but
one.
never mind, never mind. We'll just keep
Robes, oh, that's an idea. I'll get that for the merch table.
Right, okay, let's have a look at the team standings because this one went right to the wire last season and it was a hard fought affair. So Result X Pure Sims, really strong performance so far out of the box. BSTV with Tony and Stephen in second place. And then Sim Racing Grid. If David Johansson rocked up from time to time, I'm sure this would be a stronger performance. I'm only kidding because I know he's on the chat, that's all. Trouble has arrived. Hi all. Is he in the session? Oh, he is. Yeah, Trouble really has arrived. I can't tell you what I called him in the Discord chat because it's naughty. But Fraser Garrity has landed. Left-handed Scissor Girl has arrived. Just an average sim racer in fourth and Switch It. New team to the league in fifth there. They've got 4 contributors at the moment. We'll sort that out as we go. But they're doing a good job so far. We're going to move very quickly on to driver of the meeting because we need to. Just 4 votes so far for Stephen, Silas, Andrea and Evan. And then into Sir Alan's Safe Driver Award, Chris Needham top of the pile, Pete Newman in second and Ura in third. So safe drivers also scoring big points. We see it season in and season out. Right, let's go back to live running because we want to do an on board with one of these guys. Jay, let me get you a track map on the screen, folks, and for Jay's benefit as well. Who do we want to jump on board with? Do you want to jump on board with the mighty... Nope. Do you want to jump on board with Jaden?
Who's the mighty Nope?
Well, oh, no,
Oh,
everybody's...
I can't do Jaden either.
Everybody's
just getting
running
a bit
out.
shy.
Everybody's quitting out because they want new tyres for the second half of this qualifying session, or I don't know, third, because we're only 5 minutes in.
Go Evan Kiso?
Evan
Where's-
Kiso, that's providing
where
I
are
can
they
find
on?
him. There he is. Right, okay, and is that a bit...
Yeah,
oh yeah,
sure.
we're at the
There's
bone
a
of the
long
chop.
straight to go, so...
Yeah. Okay, let me go on camera cockpit with him as we hoon it down this not straight. This is one of my favourite tracks. It's been my favourite track for many years, ever since Gran Turismo, the very first Gran Turismo. I think it's got too many great features, and I'm going to hand you over now to Jay.
Thank you very much, Pete. And Road Atlanta, all about momentum, bravery, and trusting elevation changes that definitely don't deserve your trust. Get into a rhythm, and it's one of the best laps in iRacing. Get it wrong, and well, the gravity wins every single time. As you race up towards turn number 1, brake where the surface road is, you're going to see plenty of cars spinning their back ends out for this one. Very tricky amount of elevation, but if you can tackle it, get over to the right hand side as soon as possible to open up turn 2 and to slide straight across turn number 3. A slight short shift is advised for turn number 4, and then you battle down the S's. In old TCR, you can floor it here, a little bit of lift. Next curb before the left-hander, make sure you don't hit it square on, and just ride as much of that off track as possible, preferably not into the kitty litter. More simple braking point where the dotted lines are, get yourself across the first of the double right-handers, brake nice and early for the second one, and then focus on getting a premier exit, because now we're going on to the business end of your lap, not just for hot lapping, but any battle that you have in front or behind yourselves. Got car going slightly over to the right hand side, letting a fast one through, but persevering with the lap, so it hasn't completely ruined your immersion and your experience. Down the hill, and we're going to find plenty of dives down here and 2 wide battling. You want to get yourself braking nice and early, cut a little bit the first, and just position yourself for a really strong exit up the hill. With that crest, you want to cut across the right hand side, but watch out for A1 pitting, and let's just take a second to see how early that pit entry is. But if you're racing normally, bring yourself out wide and sweep yourself across for a lovely lap of Road Atlanta. But that pit entry right there is going to make or break at least half the field. I'm telling you now, someone is going to mess up.
Absolutely. And very quickly before we even start this race, thank you for that, by the way. It was a really, really insightful introduction to the track. We welcome back Logan McKenzie from, well, he's on Yellow Flag Motorsport like he always is in that Pennzoil paint. I love that paint. He's run it before. And he is the organiser of Alpha Touring Championship, which are scheduled to launch again. So we'll speak to him later. Shameless plug for Alpha Touring Championship, who run in an American time slot. I plugged them last week as well. So if you're up and about in the unsociable hours in the UK and Europe, he's flashing his lights. Hopefully it is, but probably not. You can join that series as well, another touring car championship. We'll find out more from him later. So we need to choose our winners, Jay, just in case you haven't remembered. I'm going to go first this time because you tried to cheat me out of a win last time.
You went first in the first week, so
whatever. I'm gonna go with Logan for the win in Pro.
that's why you wanted to go first.
Yeah. Got in there before you. I'm gonna go Carl Hardy for Pro-Am. I'm gonna go Silas because did I get him last week or not? I'm determined to get this boy to win that class.
Yes, you did last week.
Damn it! I can't choose him.
Twice in a row. Can't choose any of those 6 names that were chosen last week. So
Christian Hendricks.
Oh, that's a big hit.
Crikey, yeah.
Down my one.
Was that a VTS car? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they were unhappy about not being able to be chosen this week.
Yeah.
Right. So who was your choices again?
It was Logan. It
Yep.
was Pie Man. And
Okay.
it was Christian Hendricks.
Right. In that case, I am going to go for Stefanina for my win here.
Yeah.
For Pro-Ams, I'm probably going to go for Kiso.
Yeah. I couldn't choose him because I picked him last time.
No, you didn't. You picked Tamas.
Did I? Oh, and
Yeah.
he's not able to race. That's right.
Yeah, but he's not able to race him.
Yeah.
But and then for Pro-Ams, I'm going to go with.
Oh, just as Christian Hendricks gets. Sorry.
I know, right? I'm actually going to go with.
You could go
I'm
Silas.
going to go with Santa. I'm going to go with Santa
Mika.
Helena.
Mashed up Mika Matsu.
For the mashed up Mika Massive.
Where is it? Oh, he's in the pits. Oh, dear, class. Right,
That's my
okay.
my previous career in grime music coming out just there. But
Oh, dear, that's class. Right, so it looked really grim and dull when we launched into this session, but it's brightened up nicely. It's about 5:30 sim time. So we should just go to twilight, maybe. Oh no, because we're in the summer, aren't we? So it won't. It'll be bright and sunny the whole way through, I would expect. Your current provisional poleman is Pete Newman. Hopefully they all remember that this is not a heat race. So the whole session will run out for them. If you're on a lap as it ticks over, or you've crossed the line rather, before it ticks over into 15 minutes, you will be able to finish your lap. So hopefully they've all remembered that. Does make quite a difference sometimes, doesn't it, Jay? Because people get their eye in right at the very end of qualifying, and then they've got the track with them, they've got the tyres with them, they've got low fuel, and sometimes they can just pull it out of the hat.
yep, sometimes the stars align, and you can definitely tell a few are just waiting to that last gasp moment just to wait for the track to be half a degree colder or a bit less traffic, or in some cases, traffic in front of you for that slipstream on the back straight.
Yeah. I've also diddled them out of some more fuel this season for these, so I put them on 40%, which means that from an 85 litre tank, that's about 35 litres. So we should see more visits, unless you've got a solar-powered car in the hands of Pete Newman and Stephen Walker and Jamie Wilson et al. So we have to keep that in mind as well when we're talking about these winners. I know that Andrea Stefanina, last time he went out, he's not even on track, can't put a camera on him. He did some saving, but he did his saving late. Do you remember? He kind of changed his strategy late on in the race, or not early enough in the race, so he ended up between strategies. Do you remember that?
Very slightly
Hmm.
on that one, but yeah, thrilling till the end, just to see if it'd work out.
Yeah, Pascal's trying a different Oh no, he's not. I was going to say he's trying a different race strategy, but right. Ura in the Audi. And he's got some work to do here, and so has Jamie. But Jamie has said that the Honda feels a bit different for him than it used to, so he's having to relearn the vehicle. Who else do we need to look at? Don't know. Let's have a look at Stephen. Is he still in the... Yeah, he's in the Napa paint, which is a lovely paint. Where's his brother? Oh, his brother's doing well. His brother's currently 14th starting. These are BSTV cars, folks. Don't be deceived by the generic paint schemes. They're just running what they want to for this season, and I think that's good. I think it gives a bit of variety. Where is the Mika Massive? Mashed up Mika Massive. Here he is.
What a lovely car.
Yeah, and I was just about to say, the behaviour of that car looked really solid going through that turn, because that turn, turn one can be, your car can get all sorts of out of shape, can't it? You just carry that little bit too much speed in there, and the back end wants to swap the front. With these cars being front wheel drive, that's not such an issue. Let's see what he's like going through West Bend here. That looks solid.
Bit of traffic in front now though, which could seriously hinder. I can't tell if the 21 is gonna let Mika through. As long as Mika doesn't try and drive through them, then
Yeah, that's Hilton Nickerson. Oh, he's a bit out of shape, Hilton, there, as he came round the entry to the pork chop. So that's damage to both of those cars. There's Dietmar for the Cutting Corny Massive that are on the chat normally. Oh, we've got some chat going on. Let's go CCT, absolutely, Cutting Corny. Jason Haddington just got back from Grandad taxi duties. Missed signing, oh dear. But watching, good lad. Go Air Smart Racing and the Cult. You've got a sympathiser.
not even a cult. Like,
Yeah, dear, that's class. Ronald de Jong, good luck from Scotland. What?
yeah, he's in Scotland today.
Why is he in Scotland? Is he at a gig?
Probably.
Alright, okay, cool. Can't think why else you go to Scotland. Whiskey, obviously. That's it. Also, you good luck Belgium boy. No, he's talking to Chesney. Okay. Meow. Okay. There's
Belgian boy just sounds like the worst superhero name ever.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. He like attacks his victims with chocolate and strong beer.
Yes.
Yeah. And the mannequin piss. That's the thing. So there's
Oh,
Barney. What?
What? What?
Google it if you feel brave.
I'm okay.
Yeah, okay. Pass on that, yeah. The Cuddle says go Josh. So that has to be for Josh Taylor. Where is Josh Taylor? Oh, he's in the pits. Nearly everybody's in the pits, apart from Andy Littler, who's just about to park it on the turf and reset the car. So
43 cars.
43. Is that what we got? Gee, where's this
Yeah,
going to be
with
a busy
two
track?
starting from the pits.
Yeah, 43 cars and just one for Lost a Hero in the mantle of Isaac Price for Yes Motorsport. So and again, largely all the classes lumped together there. So a lot of blue at the top, good amount of green in the middle, with some flecks of blue and orange, which is what you want to see. You want to see some drivers either fighting out of class or maybe struggling on the track that's not suiting them. And then mostly the oranges at the bottom there, which is the AM class. Right, we're launching through. I'm going to extend gridding. I'm going to get you a grid. And I'm going to run through this, names only, because I don't have the time. Andrea Stefanino will lead us away. He is your pole man for this evening, and current reigning champion of the series. Pete Newman is going to go off on the front row next to him. That's going to be a really good battle with Isaac Price in third and Jaden in fourth. That's going to be a really good start. Oh, crikey. Alex Rogers in fifth and Logan in sixth is going to be contributing to that as well. Evan Kiso, first of our Prime cars, in seventh. Stephen Walker, eighth. Michael Hall, 9th. Carl Hardy, 10th. 11th will be Jack Brown. 12th will be PVG, Pete Van Gool. 13th will be Pascal, even. Don't know what I was trying to say. Viershin. Tony Walker off 14th. Christian Hendricks off 15th. Tom Woodcock, 16th. 17th, Stefan Goebel. Jura Larkinen off 18th. Thomas Dandridge off 19th. 20th will be Jamie Ayres. Silas off 21st. 22nd will be Chris Needham. Demis Tigchular off 23rd. 24th will be Dietmar. 25th will be Nico Mayer, Jeff Saunders off 26th, Jamie Wilson off 27th, 28th will be Thomas Coombe, Josh Taylor off 29th, 30th will be Chesney Vandenbroek, Laura Meiser off 31st, 32nd will be the mashed up Mika Massive, Santa Helena, Odie Payne off 33rd, 34th will be Josh Trasler, that might have been who they were shouting at, Chris London off 35th, 36th Fraser Geraghty, also known as left-handed Sweaty Boy, 33rd Odie Payne, I've done this bit already, 37th Hilton Nickerson, 38th David Ayres, Flashy, Chris Dixon, 39th, Fee will go 40th, 41st will be Andy Littler, Stefan Klauker off 42nd, Matthias Klein off 43rd, Pete Newman and Stefan Klauker have not joined the grid. They're going to start from pit lane, and I'm going to find a different camera to watch the start from. So there will be a gap on the front row. There'll be a gap partway down the field towards the end of the field. And here we go, folks, for the first of tonight's races. Watching from the back this time.
First of tonight's races.
No, sorry, the only one of tonight's races. Thank you, Jay. Good point.
Oh, great
that's
start
crowded.
there from Stephen Walker.
Yeah. And look at that, Isaac Price to the front.
Veloster taking the lead. What year are we in?
Well, clearly,
Oh, there's
2023. What's going on
big
back
amount
there?
of crashes.
No block track. Not that I can see anyway. Everybody's off the racing circuit and rejoining. Ooh, it's still going on. Got to watch
And
how
there's
you
Thomas
rejoin.
Green going in there as well.
He's gone into the woods. All right, so there's some drama at the beginning. We'll have another look at that later. But no block track, no yellow flag. And off we go to race 3. Really? 3? Jamie taking him 3 wide into the pork chop. Bone of the pork chop, rather. And he's made that work nicely for himself. That's Thomas Dandridge. Just behind Jamie there. I'll get you a track map, folks. And here we go. A few cars that reset at the start. We had, well, Fraser Geraghty's got a meatball, but he's carrying on. Stefan Goebel, Demis Tigchular and Thomas Coombe have meatballs. Everybody else rejoined the race as Mika goes door to door with one of his own, isn't it? Yeah. That's Chesney.
It looks nice and neat so far in 10A and 10B. Potentially going to get some interesting fights through there, but I'm hoping that a lot more of these drivers have their heads screwed on the right way, knowing that it is an endurance race, and any damage that you get now is just going to hinder you for the rest of the race.
Yeah. So sad for the 4 cars that meatballed, and Stefan, is it? Silas, sorry, has gone to the pits for, I guess, damage.
Smoke there. Oh,
what was that? Who was that?
That
who
was
is it?
Hilton by the looks of it, I think. Maybe in Hilton.
Oh wow, well, my curses are strong, aren't they? Wasn't he my... Oh no, it wasn't Hilton. Right, well, did you go for Evan? You did, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, damn it. Currently in 5th. I'm sure I can put a black flag on him at some point. Christian Hendricks, my AM leader, is currently doing all right. He's got a few cars, only 2 of them between himself and Josh Taylor. Isaac Price out front.
Look at that, right behind Stefanina and Scotton. And Rogers as well, actually. So
Yeah.
SRG represented at the top, as well as just behind in 5th place with Evan Kiso. But I tell you what, it's Isaac's going to be setting the pace now for the rest. Now, I'm just having a look and pulling straight to the side, but there,
Silas,
I think that's one of the Goebbels just there. Is going to be waiting on that part of the corner a very, very long time. Might have been a bit more suitable just to carry a bit more speed, slot in somewhere.
I can understand his reservations on that, because you've got these sweeping S's that come afterwards, and it's like death if people are driving at you as fast as these guys would be. So, where's my shout for the win? Come on, Logan. I actually told him before.
Something happening on 13th.
What?
Something could be happening on 13th.
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
this
heard
is
on the
crowded.
radio someone's putting in some pretty big moves at the moment. I swear someone just flashed off the circuit there for a second.
Yeah, I thought so as well. Who's the one putting the moves in?
Tom was voicing displeasure, and straight in front though. It could get it's going to get too wide here.
Yeah.
And it is the car letting people go through.
It is Stefan. He's doing a good job actually. He's always a safe driver. So, although I'm sure Tony Walker won't appreciate.
Yeah, you can only do so much to get out of the way.
He will go shallow on this, I think.
It's a complete opposite of what happened at this part of the circuit. Actually, you either go too slow and get in everyone's way, or
keep with the
you're
pace
too
and
quick
keep
and
going.
get in
Yeah,
everyone's
exactly.
way.
Yeah, yeah. It's a fine line, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just
Oh,
need
great
them.
corner from Chris there.
Yeah, that was nice.
Right at the rear, can nearly smell what Tony had for dinner.
So behind this group, there's 3 seconds of gap, and then another group follows it, and that's this group, which is headed up by Josh Taylor. The mashed up Meek and Massive is in there. This is Laura Meister that we're looking at. Chris. Oh, Jeff Saunders just taking a position there from Chesney, and Josh got through. Something happened back here.
Double trouble.
Yeah. That's Andy Littler making his way through on these guys. He's up 10 places from the start. Fee is also up 10 places. Well done to the work guard cars.
Yeah, by the looks of it, so far so good. And my pick for AMS is currently 2nd in class and catching to Christian Hendricks. There's 3 cars in between. Look at that behind. There's action going on just behind between Academy cars.
Yeah,
and London gets past.
That's Silas. He's
Taylor.
on the lap. He's on the lap, I think. No, he's not. Where's Silas?
No, that'd be Payne.
Okay. Oh, yeah, the green is so similar. Sorry. My eyeballs need to be polished. It's Odie Payne. I do apologise.
So Jeff
Ollie.
Saunders having a quick look on the inside there as well, but not quite able to get there. Just behind him, making his debut in BSTV in 26th place. Josh Trasler, as we just watch
Matthias
Klein make their way round.
Yeah, he picks up a slowdown. I was trying to figure out where.
They did start from the pits as well, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
So up 8 places at the moment.
Yeah. Chris Needham was doing brilliantly, and in fact, I think he's just lifted Christian Hendricks out of position. Yeah, he has. He's up 7
big
places.
Gap, by the way, between this group here and 20th place, Vika Santa Helena behind.
Yeah, that's a big gap.
Nearly 4 seconds. So they're going to start working together, the JC Academy lot. And oh wow, this is a cluster here though.
Yeah.
Chesney keeping up the way of everybody, or might just keep the car there just to confuse everybody.
It's not a bad line to be on, to be honest. Everybody else is going to get choked up by being in that queue, so sometimes you can get 2 for 1, but he's played sensible. Right, at the very, very front, we're going to go and have a look. Even though there's some shuffling going on back there, isn't it? Let's choose a slightly different camera to view it from a bit more. Is camera 2 the distant one? No, it is camera 3 that's
the blimp's
one.
not bad, to be honest.
Is it not? All right, let's go for a bit of blimpage. Oh yeah, that's nice. At least it's not like in space like some of them.
Yeah, so Isaac at the moment dictating the pace of the field, and to be honest, Stefanina, Jaden, and Alex will be happy just to sit this one and save fuel as much as possible. I think even if Isaac wanted to get away from these three, being in the Veloster, it might be a little bit difficult. Ferment!
Ooh!
Ooh, a big tap just there. And Jack straight away on the comms to apologise for the tap there. Onto Pascal. He's going to get another attempt at a move here. He is trying some bump drafting here.
Yeah, he's probably, hopefully giving him a shove for a favour, if you know what I mean, because he gave him a nudge on the previous corner. If that is the case, then that's
Just behind
nice
him,
work.
17th, Jamie Wilson in
who's
a
that coming
similar
in?
position at the moment.
That's PBG coming in hot.
Great exit just there from PVG, and
Yeah,
now
that was
suddenly
lovely.
he's become a problem for Jack Brown.
Yeah, or he will do in 2 corners time. Now, PVG is no slouch. He'll be on him
Oh, there's a pass up in 5th place.
5th.
Yep.
Evan.
Ooh,
And...
some fighting here.
Come on, Logan.
Logan
I need
and
points, mate. Come on.
Stephen Walker as well.
Yeah, Stephen Walker needs to catch up with these guys. He's probably got a strategy under him. I'm intrigued to see what this 40% fuel does. It gives them only 35 litres, so they should get through that in about 40 minutes, something like that. So I don't know what it'll do over the course of the whole race. No, earlier than that. It'd be earlier than 40 minutes, wouldn't it?
Also a tight battle at the moment for 17th, 18th and 19th. And this does include the group which has car number 271, that is Christian Hendricks, currently leading the AMS at the moment. I think they'll be happy just keeping in this position for the rest of the race. I tell you what, Santa Helena is slowly losing time here, but I tell you what, Pete, he is less than 0.2 a lap slower than Hendricks, and Hendricks has slipstream.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Here
still
between-
impressive from Mika. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris and Laura
Lots of battles
battling
here.
into
Actually.
10A and B with a gaggle of Academy cars, either or a conclave of
Yeah.
Academy cars behind.
He finally buckled.
A choir.
Quiet. Oh dear.
An apostasy. No, anyway.
We've got breakaway now. We've got breakaway, Jay. These
Yes.
4 cars have settled themselves into a breakaway group. And
It's not a cult. Sorry, I just have to blurt it out. And then
we've got a drop of what's that? 2 whole seconds back to Evan, who leads a tiny group of 3 maybe if Stephen can sort it out, and possibly 4 if Michael Hall can grab onto the shirt tails of it. And then a group following, which is led-ish by Cal Hardy, although he's breaking away from it now. And I need Cal Hardy to move forward. He's my bet for the day. Free pie, Carl. Free pie. Come on.
oh god, don't you suddenly find nitrous boosters on that car.
Right, this is crowded coming down here yet again. Don't know whether this is going to amount to any manoeuvres. Ooh. Bit hot from the switch car. That was... Who was it? Oh, that's Christian. Oh, damn it.
Yeah,
that-
Christian losing place after place after place, but still a healthy 3.5 second lead there over Santa Helena. And as soon as I said that, he's dropped another 0.4.
Yeah, because he was on the outside of that final turn and it slowed him.
Christian
Yeah.
has to just hang on to Jamie Ura and Thomas now. If not, then because Santa Helena could end up being an interesting first stint if Santa Helena can catch up quick enough.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, who was that got that wrong? Jamie.
Jamie Ayres, and look who's behind. Got 2 cars quickly approaching behind, less than a second now.
Flashy, and Chesney. Chesney's car looks fighty. Looks fast. Oh, Jamie
Yes.
Wilson's just taken a position from Chris Needham, but Chris Needham looks like he's got momentum.
Yeah,
Lots
and I'll
of
tell you,
it.
if Jamie was in the Audi, I'd fancy him for this bit, but he is in the Honda this season, so that straight line speed, that advantage that the Audi has. Well,
Chris London, why is he dropping positions fast? Where is he? Oh, he's moving. He's been off track, that's why. Okay, no damage that I can see, not significant anyway.
any off-track alerts on there?
Yeah, just that he went off track and came back on. So I don't think it was anything dramatic. We can have a quick look at why he went off.
Sure.
Let's have a look. Ooh.
So
he's the
exit
lead car.
of the fast left-hander.
I don't know who that is. Oh, there was a lot of solid air between those two cars, I have to say, but still, it was always going to come together, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Chris just delaying quite a bit, wondering whether to carry on with the race or not, possibly. Probably could have carried on the grass just to get a nice exit out of the next right-hander, but possibly, very possibly seen red there as
Maybe,
well. So
yeah. But he's just taking a
for the best
position.
stop
Oh, no, he
still.
hasn't. He's just gone into the pits.
Yeah, get an early pit stop done and
Hopefully
see
back
what
out.
happens.
Yeah. I mean, he's in 35th. I mean, he's a fast racer. He's got lots of opportunities still available to him as we watch these front four as they were. So Isaac, Andrea, Jaden and Alex. No change here. They've got a back marker coming up. Chris London's now exiting pits, so that's good. What? Sorry, go on.
I don't think we'll get any changes at all to these positions right here.
Do you think there's a bag
unless
full of fuel saving?
Yes,
Let's,
absolutely.
let's just do something. Let's just do something, shall we? This next, after the end of this, when we go into West Bend, that'll tell us, won't it?
So you need to do a little bit of lifting here anyway, or she will literally just fly
true.
off the tracks.
Right, well, let's stay with it then until we get into the bone of the chop.
Yeah, I heard a clutch going in there.
Me too.
You sneaky.
Sneaky boy.
Oh, that's a great exit there from Andrea, though.
It was good. But I think you're right. I don't think there's any overtaking being done in that group. Not yet, anyway. It will come
Just
later.
having a look at the lap times, and Logan is catching the group,
Ooh.
as well as Evan Kiso as well.
Yeah. Come on, Logan.
And then behind him, Stephen Walker's probably lapping about the same as the four right at the front of the grid.
Yeah.
So he does have a nice amount of slipstream here.
Ollie,
from Evan,
Odie Payne,
so-
what's up with you? Dropping positions. I think it's just getting shuffled, so that's okay. Hopefully just in the thick of the racing.
Another off track there as well, so it could be exactly the same situation. That fast left-hander at the end of the uphill S's can catch loads of people out. And there's a nice little mini jump there as well at the same time.
There is. Who's this? This is Josh. On his own, well, sister teammate, Jeff.
Yeah, on his debut for BSTV so far, up 6 positions.
Yeah, nice. Didn't he not race in your colours last week?
Don't think he even raced last week.
Oh, did he not?
He wasn't able to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Make sure all behave while I go grab a coffee, says Jason. Or Kylie, as we know. And chocolate malted milks. I didn't realise that Jason Haddington was 72 years old.
Wait, you've never had a malted... Oh, man.
What?
Great for an evening just to wind down. It's like
What am I eating, sorry? Go on, just explain it to me.
like chocolatey. It's like a... You can get the hot chocolate but with malt in it instead. And it's great. It's great fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Oh,
just make sure you don't have stuff to do in the evening, because if it relaxes you too much, you get knocked out.
Alright, well, I survived the
Chumbawamba
90s, so
style.
don't knock it till you try it. It was literally the strapline of the 1990s, and pretty much
Drinks
tried
a whiskey
everything,
drink,
to be fair.
Drinks a lager drink. Drinks a cider drink.
Yeah. Born slippy, eh?
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Or the cartoons, depending on
Well,
your
yeah.
age.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to eat pizza. What do you mean it's not eat pizza?
Right, that's why I was on grandad duties. I'm old. You're not that old.
Battle hottening up around 22nd at the moment.
2020, 22, 22 there.
Oh,
Oh, who was that?
Oh, that might be the lapped car, but go
Oh, it's
2 cars
Stefan.
behind, and Josh Taylor at the moment struggling with Jamie Ayres right behind.
Yeah, Jamie Ayres is quick. He's a result car. I think he's swapped into the Honda, which is why he's not got the paint showing. So we'll sort that for next week. Or did he not have a paint last week? I think he didn't have a paint last week. So yeah, he's a fast boy, I have to say.
Oh, good. Oh,
Wow,
I tell you what,
that was, yeah, that was 2 cars on completely different lines into there. Could have easily ended up as a disaster, but
Yep,
they sorted themselves.
Corny Honda with a really nice line out there, but
Yeah.
also the same
For the
for
switching car.
Nico as well.
Nico
Oh,
Meyer.
and tell you what, there's a lot of swerving about. Got to be careful with this one, especially with much slower traffic letting them through as well. And to be honest, the room needs to be given here, and
Yep.
it is at the death.
And he's
What
going to
Littler
stay
needs
in
to do
this,
here.
though, obviously.
Yeah, keep to the inside, don't drift out, and luckily the switch it car sticks to the inside.
Yeah,
And
the switching car got a
Littler-
bag full of dust on the inside of that second part of the turn, which just slowed it down instantly. So
good racing from Littler, managed to escape from that one, and hopefully, if
Wow.
Dietmar is able to, he can cause a problem to Nico, give Andy a little bit of breathing room.
yeah, Silas here, rolling up behind. Stefan's still in it and making his way forward. I like that. That's good. Was that Matthias Klein on the go slow? It was, but he's I think he's new to the TCR, so he's the one that keeps strobing in and out.
Right, okay.
Okay, right, let's just remember that for later. Oh, what was that? There was an overtake somewhere around here. Oh yeah, look at these two. This is for good points. This is PVG and Jack Brown, both in Audis with Tom Woodcock, is that? Yeah, Tom
yeah.
Woodcock.
And Tom just brilliant line. Let those two make the mistake, and
He's going
Tom
to the
just
pit.
gets straight through and steals.
Honestly, I thought Tom was going to the pits.
I can foresee a lot of people in tight groups taking that little shortest line over that crest, not realising that the person in front is pitting,
Yeah.
because you have to nearly pit on the racing line to get these TCRs to slow down in time. So I think we'll see a near miss at least.
Right, okay. Well, we'll keep an eye on that then. We're not near... Well, we might be getting close to pit stops, believe it or not. I reckon they'll be about between 30 and 40 minutes, something like that. They're going to sweat it out as long as they can, because if they can reduce the final pit stop by any time at all, it's in their advantage to do so. What's going on the chat? Matthew Rizepka, Go Logan. So he's another one that's involved with the Alpha Touring Championship. Matthew, can you post something in the YouTube chat for people for Alpha Touring Championship, please? Website, links, etc. Whatever you want to put in there, you
Will
put
the
it in
mod
there.
settings let that link go through?
I don't know. Try anyway, Matthew, and tell me if it
Yeah,
works.
if not, I'll load up my Twitch and I'll put in a
Yeah, wicked.
command which has all the links on there.
Beautiful, thank you. Dietmar, diving to the inside of Fee. She had a slow down on the previous lap. But she's got the inside line, the dominant line here. But he might just go right round the outside here, Dietmar. Oop! Oh, that was a solid air moment for sure. The physics of that was ridiculous. The car wouldn't do that, would it?
Very weird, but we go on. I think Fee might be. Oh, I thought Fee was about to give the place back there, but
No, I don't think there's any
probably
need to.
sees
That's,
that teammate is coming up, so she's putting the foot back down.
Yeah, absolutely, and she should. Right, this is getting very tight now, and we've got a fifth. Logan has joined the party.
Yep. Logan will be in a little bit of a disadvantage compared to the three in the middle,
Yeah.
just due to having to push a little bit more to chase. But now within the slipstream,
Stop trying to
it's up
ruin my
Logan.
dreams, right? Because he's my vote for the winner.
I'm just saying, it's up to Logan now. He can either upset the apple cart and go for some moves, or he can fall in line and start saving.
Wrong suspension, Pete. Right, so that's Stephen Walker through on Evan. Evan's still got a 2-car buffer back to Carl Hardy. Dietmar's gone to the pits for damage, I'm assuming, from that kick-up that he had. Evans giving Stephen a good chase here, though.
Okay, that should work. Or not.
He might have something, obviously, or he might not. We'll never know. Jay Coy, North American TCR League at Community at Discord. Right, okay, cool. Right. It's a bit of...
I'll put the HTTPS nonsense at the beginning of it.
Cool.
Which you don't have to do on Twitch, but YouTube you do.
Yeah. Right, so these 5, as you said, we're unlikely to see any overtakes. This is going to be sorted out. Pit stops first and then overtakes, I think. Nico into the pits. This is a scheduled stop, I think. I don't think there's damage involved here. So he might be the first to blink, so we'll see what happens.
Black
for scheduled
flag
stops.
for Klein.
What? That must be
Black flag for
incidents.
Klein.
Yeah.
It's very likely incidents.
So he's going to do a driver's shame and then probably pop back round for fuel and tyres, or fuel only. Tyres should last forever, right?
We don't know.
Oh,
To be honest, track temperature and the fact it's Road Atlanta, which can, with all the
It's a
elevation
shredder.
and fast
Yeah.
corners, potentially. It's not going to be anywhere near as bad as Thruxton, but tell you what, it's going to be really interesting to see how it goes.
Lots of people showing their noses, but not many people doing too many overtakes at this point in the race. And that could be for a number of different reasons, although Fraser Garrity, he's only overtaken Nico in the pits. Nico's popped up
Yep.
for tyres.
Yep. Oh, okay.
All right.
And looks like it changes both of them at the same time. Can we
Does.
confirm that happens, or
Don't
have
know,
you got
'cause-
the IMSA rule sets in?
Well, no. We've just got it set as normal, so it's fuel and tyres separate. Don't know which one it does first, to be honest. It must be tyres because he dropped down and went, didn't he? It must be fuel first because he dropped down off the jacks and then went. This is a heated exchange here. Christian Hendricks. Well, how far back is Mika? Mika is 5 seconds back down the road at the moment and holding his own nicely. But he's got no toe, has he? He's got no way to fuel save.
Nope, so it's just going to be pure pace from Mika. If I was Mika, I'd just be pushing.
Yeah.
And,
It's the only thing you can do, in it. Yeah.
Yeah, just keep pushing until you can get into that slipstream and then let that do the work. But yeah, it's going to be a bit of a difficult one, especially when Hendricks is just happy just sticking along with cars who are in the early 126s when it comes to their best laps.
Yeah. Okay, so back at the front here, as we were. Nobody willing to blink at the moment. I am going to bring up the pit stops because that's always a useful thing to show, isn't it? Pit lap, that's the one we want. There we go, folks. So you can work out from that, well, obviously the bottom 3 cars, Thomas, Pete Newman and Stefan Klauka are out of the race. So that'll be a reasonable hit to Pete Newman's championship. Clearly got caught up in whatever happened at the very start. And then we've had a few people in on lap 1 that were caught up on lap 2, obviously with Hilton Nicholson. They got caught up in the dramas. Matthias Klein is down there even though he hasn't pitted because he's just done a drive through. Fee's just gone to the pits, so that will come up as a scheduled stop. And then the ones you can see on laps 10, 15 and 16 are probably scheduled stops.
Probably want to go to 12th place.
12, 12, 12,
Just
12, 12.
Pete groaning quite loudly over the radio.
Okay, I've not got anything on my event tracker, I don't think. Let's have a look. Oh, Tom Woodcock.
There could be a
passed
big
him.
move here though.
Oh, just ahead.
Yeah, and here we go, down 10A, 10B. PVG's, oh no, he just slots in behind, but
Yeah,
is that
tuck
going to
back
give
in.
an opportunity to Jack to get a good line? And Jack's got an extremely good line. Jack,
Yeah, it's nice.
wow, right
Yeah.
at the back of PVG there. He's had
He's
some
gone to the
great
pits.
officials this week, same with Tom Woodcock as well. So PVG now has a lap to try and push as hard as they can to nullify the effects of an undercut from Woodcock. and Brown.
Yeah.
A lot jumping into the pits this lap. The Euro.
Let's just see what he was
Euro as
shouting
well.
about. Because Tom Woodcock did pass Pete Van Gool. Ah, right. So
Maybe it's Pete, just his own frustrations of taking it a little bit wide just there, but we'll just double check. Okay, this is a last moment move. And it's because there's a lap car in front that maybe would have put PVG off, but Woodcock gets through.
Yeah.
And do you know what his reward for that is, Pete?
No, go on.
Unfortunately, a black flag.
What?
Unsafe
I don't
pit
understand.
entry, I'm guessing.
Oh, no way. For Tom?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Let's just have a look at his pit lane entry then, shall we? Or is pit lane everything? Let me find it first. Where is it?
Oh.
Well, what's going on?
Fraser and Fiona side by side in 32nd.
Oh, yeah. Fraser through, but Fee's going to fight it. She's even a bit later on the brakes here, and that can work.
Yep,
yeah, but
Fee's going to have a nice exit out of here if they can get onto the pedal quick enough, but I think Fraser might be into the pits. No, staying out. I was saying that he was part of an incident at the start, so we'll be cracking on.
Right, so here we go. This is him entering pits, so let's see if we can see what went wrong. Might be speeding. That has to be speeding.
Oh,
That's the yellow cones way
yeah.
back there. They
I
used to
don't
be
think
down
Tom-
here. They used to be down here.
He literally sped through that as if the cones were right at the bottom.
Because I think a lot of people who've not practiced their pit stops might still think that they are at the wall, but they're no longer there. They're way up the track.
But it just seemed like there was no emotion, even after passing the cones,
No.
still carried on.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he
he
just
just-
didn't register.
Yeah, absolutely. Has he
So
served
Wilson,
it? He's
Needham
served it,
and
hasn't he?
Payne.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wilson, Needham and Payne all coming out the pits now themselves.
Yep. Oh yeah. So Jamie's gone to pits. Oh, there's quite a few gone to the pits from the lead
See if any of
groups.
these leaders do.
No, not yet. I don't think they're going to.
I thought Logan was there.
I did. But while he's still in the tow, he's able to save just fractions of fuel, isn't he? So that'll benefit him.
Great performance so far from Isaac, by the way, regardless of where everybody in that group's saving fuel or not, setting the pace
Yeah.
with a Veloster, keeping the top 5 away from everybody else.
Who's got the best lap so far? 25.8. It is actually Isaac. Yeah. By 0.01 of a second. Right, let's have a look at these guys. Now, would you want to be the second one chasing into the pits, if that's what happens? I wouldn't.
I would probably want
Wow,
to
look
be.
at this. There's just legions of cars inside pit road at the minute. But let's have a look at these guys. Would you want to be Andrea tucked up underneath the boot lid of Isaac going into pit road?
Honestly, I would want to be Jaden or Alex.
Yeah, me too. Exactly that. Just watch what happens to the cars in front and let them guide your speed down.
Oh, Logan could be looking for a move on Alex behind for
Oh,
5th.
hang on. Sorry, I
For
was
4th
getting my
even.
drink.
Oh no, Logan backs out just in time.
Was there a car
Is
way off
anybody
track just
jumping in? That was
Logan's gone.
Safeguard.
Now
think.
he's down to speed. Right, okay, so that one is how you do that. Some work guard cars in. One on the jacks there, so somebody's taking tyres. Pit cars are leaving pit road. That's a lot. Who is that? Stefan Goebel ahead. And Mika Santa Helena is just leaving the pit road now. And into the box we are.
It's
Fuel.
deceptively long.
It's
pit-
massive.
Pit
It's
lane,
massive.
especially with the cones brought up to up the hill a bit
Nico's
as well.
got
You're even longer.
Yeah, Nico's black flagged.
Again.
Yeah,
So I wonder if
speeding
can you
through
imagine
again.
serve the penalty and then messing up the exit.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be
Revs
ideal.
are up and Logan's gone. Right.
Good exit.
Very good. Smart that. Very nice.
Have a bit of traffic that they're going into, which the top 4 will be keeping a watch of at the moment.
Yeah, that is a
Logan-
properly lapped car. That's Matthias.
Oh,
Losing it a bit.
sometimes with a spin.
Yeah.
Completely spinning round.
Yep. Hopefully nobody collects him.
I would say any of the top 5, if they've just seen how
Hopefully he didn't
much
hit.
clear air Logan has, might see an early pit from anybody in that top
Oh, here we
4
go.
or 5 now. Oh, wow.
All of them.
All of them
now,
at the same time.
They're going to choke each other up here, I think. I think Logan is going to be the one with the advantage here. I really do.
I think Logan had to dodge the car that was in front
do you
of them.
think?
So, yeah.
Oh, that
We'll
might
see what
balance
happens,
this
though.
off. Pascal's in
But
as well.
That's all
That's
the
the
top
whole field.
5, top 6.
Yeah, whole field's been through now. Where is Logan? Come on,
Making their
Logan.
way downtown.
Three points riding on you, son. Get on with it. Anybody moving? No. Come on, Logan. Toe in, mate. Oh, no. Isaac's moving. Damn it. He's going to come out behind the whole lot. So I think what you said is true. Oh, no, maybe not. He's going to get momentum coming up the hill. This
And
might
that's
be
1.
tasty.
That's 2.
He's nearly
Potentially
there.
3. And wow,
Into second
great.
place.
Brilliant. I think Logan's extremely fortunate that happened as well as that. But I tell you what,
What, go on?
that's Isaac with a big gap just there. I'm just wondering if Isaac has underfueled.
Why is Stephen Walker and Pascal so far back? They took tyres, I reckon. Hang on. Can you tell if they're taking tyres or not?
Only by the times that they're in the pits. So Pascal and Stephen Walker are in the pits
For ages.
on average, about 1 minute 15 each. Meanwhile, everybody else who's just taken fuel seems to be in the pits from anything from 46 seconds to 55. So
Right.
some fill into the brink, others not so much.
So, let's talk about that for a minute. Do they need to switch tyres in your experience of these cars? Oh, you said before you don't really know, do you?
But it's a bit of an unknown
You don't do it in officials,
unknown
do you?
quantity at the moment.
Yeah.
I only do IMPC, which is 2 hours long, and rule of thumb is change your front tyres, just your front tyres.
Okay. Okay.
But it does them both at the same time,
Yes.
which is not quite the case.
What, in real life, you mean?
Yes.
Okay. But there
With
again,
how
as
warm
Jamie
the track
said,
is.
in most of the series that TCR run, you don't have ABS, so only IMSA run ABS.
Ooh, and
Blimey,
the late
crikey.
break just there from
Wow.
Hendricks. They get
Nice
the move,
move.
done. Brilliant move.
And he
just
needs to
there.
get on with it because he's my bet. He's got 3 cars in front of him that he needs to get rid of.
So what happened with Hendricks and Santa Helena actually?
So,
I'm just having a look.
Hendricks
So,
took tyres.
Hendricks
Santa
took
Helena took
tyres.
tyres.
Yep, Santa Helena took tyres. Josh didn't. David didn't. Chesney didn't. So this is actually probably a good example right now of just how much quicker these are.
Just
Got
to
Taylor
show.
in front of Hendricks,
Yeah.
which is going to really frustrate him. Hendricks is right at the back of Taylor, like to the point where he might be able to get a move done before the next turn.
Now, interestingly, Logan's just been shuffled back by Jaden. I will find that because that will be one for Jaden's copybook. Let's see how he managed this. And that shuffled Logan back into 4th. He was in 3rd. Logan's let him go. Logan has stepped off the line. He had a slowdown, didn't he? Clearly. Or something to that
likely.
effect. Or did he just want to save more fuel? He might have just... This might be an ultra
I know,
tactic.
but we might want to, after this one, jump straight to 10th place.
Oh,
Because
damn it.
it's getting real close between Brown, Lacknan and PVG.
I'm waiting for it to launch across. It's not doing it. It's like still screened. Thanks, SDK. Right, here we are.
Big
What?
from Alex Rogers. Alex Rogers to the pits with a meatball flag.
What? Why? Why? Oh! Sorry. Whilst I was trying to get back to live running, it won't give me the replay. It will give me the replay. What's happened here?
There's a lapped car involved as well, by the looks of it, potentially.
Very likely.
And,
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
spin.
Oh, and he got very shortchanged on that one.
Ooh. That was close for
Okay.
everybody else.
So I think that was Matthias Klein. And that
Just
was...
losing control there.
yeah, that is a messed up car. That's very unfortunate indeed.
Yep, 12th place at the moment. Chris
Am I live?
Needham.
No. Alex Rogers to the hospital, says Matthew Zetka. He will definitely have to go and see the course medic. So Isaac Price is romping away. 6 seconds lead in that Veloster.
And pulling out some fantastic laps at the same time.
Absolutely.
Like lapping the same as Jaden Scott, who is the second quickest car last lap.
If anything, Andrea Stefanina is the bubble in the spirit level right now. Moving backwards towards Jaden. And Logan getting dropped a little bit by Jaden. Carl Hardy needs to sort himself out here. He's I think the car behind him is a lapped
point
car.
for you. Still a bonus point for you if car finishes where
I don't
he
rest
is.
on bonus points.
I mean, not as good as my 3 points.
Oh,
for
shush,
choosing,
will ya?
Kiso, but
Who was your pro?
my pro was Stefanina.
I'm gonna grumble. Well, Christian Hendricks has moved forward 1. He's got another 2. Who was your? It was Mika, wasn't it? Yeah.
They're all very close.
They are, yeah.
Together in the grand scheme of things.
Crikey. They must have go dizzy. There's a few seconds in between each one, but yes, you're right. In terms of track gaps, it's not that much. But he's got David Ayres in sight, has Christian Hendricks. My shout for this one. David Johansson, unbelievable, no words. That is, I can't say that next one. Really sucks. Get crashed out by lapped cars. Well, we are a fully inclusive league, so all ability levels are present. It can happen at any time. It's nobody's fault. Everybody's got to learn some way, and league racing is the best way. So we won't judge. We will not judge. But I do get your point. Right, Stephen Walker with fresh tyres.
from Portimao just there with the spinning out when my car wasn't damaged that time.
Yeah.
Oh, really good exit just there.
Yeah, nice.
From Stephen Walker.
Yeah, he needs a bit more toe just to get him on terms.
Going down to 9th place.
9th?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Side by side into 10A, 10B.
Jack Brown on the inside. He's going to hold PVG out. And
PVG's going to try and get a quick
sorry,
exit
that's
out
Ura. No, it's not, it's PVG.
there.
Ura's the car behind. Me being a dumbass. So Jack Brown through, nice and clean. Love it.
It's Henrik's last lap. Bear in mind, newer tyres.
Yeah.
A 1 minute 27.01. Guy that is chasing, David Ayres, in front, didn't take tyres. Last run a 1 minute 28. It is a full second a lap quicker. If they're averaging about 20 laps per fuel load, that's 20 seconds that they're gaining. Having a look at the difference in pit stops, it is around 20 seconds. So it's such a small amount right here now. It's just, yeah, it's a very tiny amount, but we will see how much of a trade-off is, because this is the pace of old tyres after what, 35 laps. Now imagine what they're going to be like on 50 laps compared to someone who's regularly refreshing their tyres. I think changing tyres could be the game plan here.
Really?
But it's
That's
only going
very
to be a
interesting.
slash and dash for the last pit stop,
Right,
isn't
Christian
it?
Hendricks has just put David Ayres one place back. Now he's after Chesney Vandenbroek, who is nearly 4 seconds ahead. There he is. So your Ruby car is getting chased down by that Switch It Honda. So we'll have to see how this transpires. Fia's got a black flag, so she's going to have to serve that for incidents. That'll be. She's not been to the pits lately, so it wouldn't have been speeding or anything like that. But yes, just going back to what Jason's typed in. No judgment, but that's how I got my Kylie nickname, from learning in the league. And he has disappointed me in recent seasons by not spinning that car. Oh my god! Oh, you are joking. Logan's meatballed.
Oh no.
How? There's
We'll see what
nothing.
happens
There's nothing on the
brakes
event
here.
tracker. I have nothing. Have you?
No, I don't.
He's a bit back from the rest of the group. If he pits now for his second pit stop, yeah, good tactic, then he's still going to make it to the end of the race.
Yeah, I have.
I've got nothing. Oh, he's parked it behind the wall. He's gone behind the wall. That's a huge shame. I've no incident, so I can't show you what the cause of that is. No, nothing. That's inexplicable. Hopefully he joins the chat, or the interview room rather, and we can speak to him about that and Alpha Touring Championship. That's an awful way to have to exit the race. Where are my cameras? There we go. Have you found anything or not?
No, I've just had another look through and absolutely nothing at all. So that's really strange. I'm just hoping it's not something along the lines of hitting a curb the wrong way and it causing some sort of suspension damage.
Yeah, no
a la
idea.
Sebring, Mount Fuji. I know the Road Atlanta did at one point have a hidden landmine in there, but
Yeah.
Matt
Oh,
in the
yeah.
chat says Backmarker hit him turn 7, 8, or they hit each other.
Yeah. You've gone very quiet. Are you further away from your mic than normal?
Is that better?
Yeah, that is better. Yeah.
Sorry, I was actually like, I think my eyesight's starting to go because I was actually leaning into my screen trying to look for where this incident was from Logan.
Yeah. Somebody send Logan into the chat, will they? Like Matthew, for instance.
By the way, Isaac Price in the lead with a massive 5-second gap
Yeah, should have put my money on him.
on Andrea Stefanina and Jaden Scotton.
Yeah, he's only got.
Close battle.
Sorry, go on.
So then same close battle forming further up the grid in the fight for 8th place.
8th.
Brown
Oh,
just
yeah.
cannot seem to shake the Flying Dutchman behind him.
No.
But behind him, they've got some pretty quick people. With Eurolac and Pascal as well.
Yeah.
I'm not even attempting the surname because I'll always get it wrong. Is that actually a pass opportunity behind?
Yeah, Pascal Viashin making his way through there on
Great pass.
Euro, wasn't it?
Euro.
Yeah.
Yep. Stephen Walker 3 seconds behind and look for any battling in front as an opportunity to catch up to this group and get themselves firmly in the top 10.
Yeah, yeah. Welcome to the booth. Logan McKenzie, good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
I heard I was being talked about.
Yeah, you've been summoned. We have no incident on the event tracker, but Matthew says you got you either came together with the backmarker or the backmarker hit you. One of those two being true.
It depends on your point of view.
Yeah.
But I did not correctly predict the backmarker's actions.
Mhm.
I thought I would let you guys know in case you haven't figured it out. The regulations are a default.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if you guys are getting thrown off by people's fuel strategies, but that's something that's going down in the background.
Yeah, yeah. We know about the fuel and tyres being separate, but some people are electing to only take fuel on that first stop, and some people are taking tyres as well, which is an interesting tactic. It's going to make for an interesting finish to the race, that's for sure. But what I wanted to drag you in for was some shameless plugging for AlphaTaurin Championship. We've already plugged it a couple of times already this evening, but talk us through where you guys are at right now.
We're at race 11 of 12 is this week at Phillip Island. Last week we did Adelaide, and it rained, and we had the fewest people finish on the lead lap since 2021. So
weird.
we're
Right, okay.
we're having an interesting season.
Yeah.
But yeah, great. We got Phillip Island and then Bathurst left, and then we are on break until September. So.
Okay, right. Okay, so people have got time to sort out their calendars in order to get their positions into AlphaTaurin Championship. You open up to 60 drivers just the same as we do, right?
Of course.
Absolutely, and why would you not? So yeah, it's good. Who's heading up your championship, or are you going to win it again?
Aha. So Michael Polasek, our winner of 4 championships in a row, is about to be dethroned by none other than Waj Savidovic.
Oh yeah, okay.
A pretty familiar name.
Yeah. You'd have to have been shot in the head not to know that a few racing officials, etc. So yeah, too right. So you got some good names, some strong names in there. What was that? I was sad to see that. Sad to see Alex Rogers. Oh yeah, right, okay.
Oh yes, I nearly.
He got wiped out. Yeah.
I was nearly the victim of that as well. So yeah, I felt really bad for Alex there. Like my incident with the back marker was I did not predict it correctly and ran into them. Alex
okay.
got taken. Alex got taken out.
Yeah, I mean
So,
the
really
back
unfortunate.
marker. It was Matthias. He's very, very new to everything iRacing, so he lost control going through the S's, doing his best to keep out of the way, and his car snapped on him and came across the track right into Alex's line. So there was nothing that Alex could do. There was arguably, whilst someone's learning the car, there's not a lot that Matthias could have done either. But we open our championship up to all skills, as do Alpha, right? You've got a full set of skill levels in there, and sometimes these things just happen, right?
100%.
Yeah, everybody's got to learn somewhere, and these leagues are the best places to learn, because you get to race these guys week in, week out, learn from some of the fast guys' mistakes sometimes. It's often the best way to educate.
Yeah.
So it's great to have you showing up for some races. Hopefully you'll join us for some more. Shame about this evening. But we will continue to thrash out the AlphaTaurin Championship shameless plugs, whether you're here or not, and get you ready for September and a nice full grid.
I love the shameless plugs, and I'm always happy to return the favor.
Awesome.
But yeah, I feel like I've intruded on you guys here. There's a race going on in the background,
If you
and
want
I
to stay in this, that's fine. You can stay in the booth if you want, but you might have other things to watch.
I've got to bounce for now, but I will say
Yeah.
shout out to other Jay. Jay, I've got your Jay set up. We were talking strategy the whole race, and I think he's got a good one cooking.
Fantastic. We'll see what happens.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah, good luck to you as well. Logan McKinsey, everybody. Thanks for joining us in the booth.
Thank you.
And he's left us. Pascal, he'd just done an overtake and then popped up, and then he's got black flagged after he popped up for his tyres. So I don't know whether he's got some sort of punishment. He's got to stop and hold.
Yeah, I'm going to presume it's something to do with a pit exit or entry,
and
possibly
he's
speeding. He's actually
I thought he quit then.
blinking about at the moment. Whilst the interview was going on, I was just watching a couple of things, and there was a work car by result car deciding to face the one-way round next to a wall. Stefanina and Jaden have both swapped positions several times.
Oh.
During that as well, but it seems that they might just be, or Jaden might be using Andrea's pace. I think, unless you can find on there, Stefanina possibly went wide onto a corner, saw Jaden had momentum and let him through, and then Jaden's just been like, "Nah, you're faster. You go through instead." But let's have a look. So there is a
back
car
marker in
in
front.
front.
That might be to do with it. Andrea treating it with caution. Oh, and gets choked up behind it. Ooh, Jaden. Right, okay, that explains all of that.
Off-track overtakes. So
Yeah.
he's just realised he's overtaken off the track and just giving it back on the following straight.
Yeah,
so.
looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah, too right. Good sportsmanship and good racecraft from the pair of them. Andrea reacting with the reactions of a cat to avoid driving into the back of, I think it was Matthias again.
Like a gazelle getting chased by a cheetah.
Yeah. Poor old Pascal's not got rid of his black flag.
Been in that pit stall now for.
No, that's Jamie that we're looking at. Pascal, I don't know where Pascal
He's been
is.
in for 1 minute 44. He was in that pit stall for.
It's not
Still
standard
in there.
punishment. Don't know what's going on there.
Oh, can you imagine if like accidentally unchecked damage and there's actually damage on the car or something?
Oh.
I'm not sure on that one.
Yeah, it could happen, but wouldn't the black flag disappear partially? Like partway through, rather? I don't know.
I'm not sure with SDK at the moment. It's thrown a lot of variables about as we speak. Speaking of things going on as we speak, the battle at the moment for 20th place, Josh Taylor and Tom Woodcock both getting closer and closer. There's several battles. Bear in mind, Pete, we've been racing now for 54 minutes, and there are still battles this close.
I know.
Woodcock and Taylor have inadvertently been in the same team before through SRL.
Yep.
Ooh,
Wow, that's
so
closing heavily, wasn't it? Wow. Now,
will
I
be,
wonder,
sorry, Pete, carry on.
has he got better tyres underneath him? Did one of these cars pit for new shoes last time? They didn't. No, they both pit for tyres. Oh, no,
Yes.
they didn't.
Oh, no,
No, they didn't.
Taylor didn't.
Yeah,
So,
Tom Woodcock's got better rubber then, hasn't he?
yes.
So the second round of pit stops is fully underway, folks. Your latest one is PVG, who's sitting in front of Pascal's car still. Don't know what's going on there. V is
I'll
in.
probably just assume that maybe Pascal's just hanging out until the end of the race there.
Maybe.
That's probably their race over, unfortunately.
Oh, this looks like it could get messy. No, everybody's sorted themselves into a line. That's nice. Jamie Wilson has pitted twice.
7th place.
7th. That's 8th.
Yeah, well, he's 7th about 2 seconds ago. And Stephen Walker has overtaken. We're going to get a return move here. I don't think we will. And a lot of positions shifting about at the moment as Evan Kiso at the moment goes into the pit. That puts him down to 2nd place in Pro-Ams at the moment. Kyle Hardy now leading the way for Pro-Ams in 4th place, but with an extra pit stop to go, top car at the moment that has had a 2nd stop is down in 14th place at the moment. It's Jamie Wilson.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. He was up quite a lot of positions before his pit stop as well. He's up 13 overall now, and he's out of sequence now because he's done his 2nd stop. Quite a few black flags knocking around. So,
oh yeah, there is.
Yeah, Pascal
and Klein
and Matthias. Yeah, Matthias Klein. Jack Brown in here at the moment. That is Nico Mayer making their way through for their 2nd stop. No tyres for them. They've gone again. Just seeing what Jack Brown's going to do. No tyres for him this time. He's out just with fuel. Right, so your race leader remains the lone Veloster in the field, Isaac Price, and he's quick, very, very quick.
Extremely, yes. Oh, takes a lot of the curb and just say, makes that Veloster just stick to that floor, it seems. Might have to get the stewards in and measure the downforce on that, because it does seem there's some
Put the
sort of
roller under
advantage
the
going
car.
on there.
Yeah, see how low the splitter is.
This will actually be the first time a Veloster's won in
A million
a season
years.
and a half, right?
Mine was a slight
Since the TCR
exaggeration.
update.
Yeah, since the TCR update, yeah. Probably in any league.
Even the Veloster League.
Yeah.
Who wins that? Safety car.
Safety car.
Did Logan mention what's going on with the strategy? Not completely. There's a couple of different ones flying about, and it's a case of, I think with a lot of teams tonight, just throwing mud against the wall and seeing what sticks.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right about Pascal. I think he's just chilling in the pits. He'd have been gone long before now. Jaden sticking with Andrea like glue. Matthias Klein has got through his black flag and there's a meatball underneath it, so he's going to be in the pits again.
Oh, nearly too much.
Wow.
The
What on earth
car
was
has
that?
to go straight off the car. I think Stefanina saw a slight gap in there.
Yeah, that was Josh Trasler.
Yeah, Trasler maybe not realising that a much faster car was on the inside there.
And this is a very heated battle. This is for good
There's
points. Tony
Good
Walker
pass
through.
from Tony.
Yeah, that was nice.
I really like that Audi paint. Really nice.
It is. It's good, isn't it? Well done to T for finding that one. We were all trying to save tyres to go the full distance. Don't think Isaac knows that. Ah, okay. Thank
Isaac
you
is
for that.
losing at the moment up to half a second a lap. Stefanina is closing in and is just over 3 seconds behind.
Interesting. So, let's see what
think-
goes on here.
I think Jaden could win this. in
You
all
reckon?
honesty. Potentially.
Isaac to the pits. Everybody else has gone again.
If Jaden's just fuel saving behind Stefanina right now, and Stefanina's setting a decent pace, think about it as well, Isaac's got to put more fuel in the car compared to everybody else, and he pit for less time on the first pit stop, which suggests that he may have underfueled slightly.
Oh, really?
Just keeping a watch.
Yeah.
So the
Fee.
closest car to him on the pit was pitting on lap 38, which was Evan Key, so he was in the pits for 47 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm just having a quick look at Isaac's time. Isaac is in for a second longer despite pitting 3 laps later, so 3 laps worth of fuel, and he's still pitted for a longer time than Evan Kiso.
Interesting.
So a balanced pit strategy when it comes to fuel, I think, throughout the way.
I think so, yeah. Let's see what happens with Carl Hardy's stop, which will be imminent, I would think, given where he pitted, or when he pitted rather, last time round. Fee said a wheel disconnected.
Yeah.
That's massive, massive shame. And fast repair already used, so sorry about that, Fee. Sometimes these things are sent to whip us in the face.
So I was laughing at Jason's comment afterwards.
What's that? Jason, is Klein going to take Sir Alan's record for the amount of incident points in a race? And if so, we will have to rename him Sir Klein. Oh, that's class.
In the jeans.
Yeah. Sir Calvin. Right.
Klein.
Sir Calvin of Klein, that's class. Right, so Stephen.
But he's never heard that one before.
Many times. Right, so Stephen can make it to the end. Do we think he can?
He's done it before, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. But Isaac's not the easiest of people to overtake, I'd imagine.
No, especially with the paces already displayed. But I don't think that will stop Stephen from maybe in the final laps attempting to see how Isaac does when it comes to battling, which we already know Isaac's an extremely capable battler.
Yeah.
I mean, he's raced for the teams that he has in the past for a reason. So this could be a really nice test for Stephen against some absolutely top tier opposition.
No, Alex has just said that Stephen needs to drop in again. Yeah, for fuel.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Mika to pits. Along with David Ayres and Josh Trasler. So, this is another round of pit stops.
So Chesney at the moment leading AMS. I'm looking for your choice. Hendricks just there. If we get onto 19th place, Hendricks making his way through, and Hendricks takes the lead of AMS.
Not yet.
Well, as in second pit stops.
Sorry, yeah, second pit stops. Yep.
So I should have been a bit more clear with that one. So he's got 2 cars battling behind him. See how that goes. One of them is Juri Laakkonen. So best of luck with that.
Carl Hardy to the pits now, which means that Evan will likely take the lead of Pro-Am again, if I've got everything lined up.
Yep, just watching Dandridge as well to see whereabouts they are.
Oh yeah, that's true. He's ahead.
Not too far in front, but
No.
it depends how much of a splash and dash he has towards the end. Like I say, it's a very deceptively long pit lane.
Carl Hardy's come out behind his own teammate, and that deep mile behind him is actually a lap down on him. Still got cars in the pits.
So this battle with Isaac and Stephen Walker is getting closer and closer. Now, is an attempt going to be made here?
Not yet, I wouldn't have thought.
Stephen has a lot of confidence that he's still going to be that close to Isaac by the end of the race. Could be a bit of a grandstand finish with that one, but we're fast approaching the final 15 minutes of the race, and still to pit just a small handful of cars, including first and second place Andrea Stefanina and Jaden Scotton, with about 35 seconds between them and third place Isaac and Stephen.
Yeah. That's a big jump from Isaac to Jaden, isn't it?
It is, but it's been absolutely fantastic racing from the top 4 and 5. Different strategies going all round. Jaden's just got to keep it nice and clean.
Oh, what's happening to
we'll
Thomas?
see-
Oh, he's gone to pits. Right, sorry.
Yep. Ayres letting the 2 faster cars through.
Just
Fortunately
about.
for Stephen, not able
Yeah.
to get onto the racing line to open up the corner, but luckily he will have the big boy Audi straight line energy going down that straight to catch up to Isaac. I think he took tyres on the first stop.
He did.
Yeah, I'm surprised how many people didn't take tyres, but it's great because all these different strategies. We saw that those who took tyres. Oh, that's a. I wonder if Stevens under fuel.
Maybe.
Oh no! Sorry, he does need to take his second pit stop. Sorry, I keep forgetting about that. So he's literally squeezing every single drop
They're
out
just
of
going to
that fuel
throw.
tank at the moment.
They're just going to throw some fuel at his windscreen,
Oh,
aren't they?
Jaden had pit.
What?
Jaden went into the pits. He's coming out of the pits now.
Oh yeah.
And this could be close. He wants to be in front of Isaac, and he is.
Is he?
He's in front of Isaac. There he is.
Oh
Out of
yeah.
his screen, just like, hello, bye-bye.
That's David Ayres keeping out of everybody's way.
Oh, yeah, and he's even spending some of his championship points on that one.
Yeah. He doesn't bother about that. He's just in it for the racing. Oh no, it was Ollie Payne. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. It was Ollie Payne.
Oh, it was Payne, sorry.
Yeah.
So, Stefanina in the pits.
Yeah. So this should go the same way as Jaden, but it'll be interesting to see where he comes out. Oh,
So
wrong
Jaden
camera.
in his pit stall for 12.33 seconds.
Josh Taylor black flagged. That'll be on incidents because he's not been to the pits in a while. Chesney to the pits. So that hands the lead definitely over to
Yeah, there we go. Straight to
Christian.
Hendricks.
Yeah.
Just keeping a watch on Andrea's pit stop time.
Oh, yeah, good point.
And Andrea is shorter
Wow.
pit stop
Sorry.
than Jaden as we expected, but is it going to be enough now that Jaden's had a lap of clean air?
Oh, this is
And
close.
there's Jaden, and Jaden, it's going to be side by side. This is for the lead and potentially the win. And Jaden with a pass on the outside
Gee whiz.
of turn number 3, but it is now all or nothing. Jaden's been hanging out with Stefanina in front for the majority of the race. Now the tables have turned. Jaden, how is your defending?
Yeah, it's going to have to be absolutely elite.
Especially with Isaac and, well, Stephen obviously needs one more pit stop, but Isaac is chasing down as well. We have the final 12 minutes, and
Is that Mika?
an Academy
No.
car going wide there. Probably to get out of the way. Now, don't go anywhere. Grab a drink, grab some popcorn.
Yeah, we've only got 12 minutes of the race left, so things are going to happen, and all at the same time, I think.
See what, Jaden's gone for the defend, but I tell you what, Stefanina just needs to hang out and keep behind Jaden. It's up to Jaden now to manage his fuel.
Yep.
And there's Stephen into the pits. So good second stint just there for him.
Yeah, I wonder where he's going to end up popping back out again, because there's going to be a few... Oh, he's got quite a lot of time,
Honestly,
though, hasn't
I
he?
think
Because
he
Michael
could-
Hall's like a long way back, 20-odd seconds back.
Top 7.
Top 7, do you think? Yeah?
Anywhere in the top 7, I think he'll be pretty happy with that, to be honest.
Now, this is going to get tasty as well. So that's Carl Hardy there, being towed by his teammate. Evan Kiso is here.
Just having a look at previous laps, and Carl is pulling away slightly by about 3/4 tenths a lap. All he's got to do is just keep behind Michael. Now, is Stephen Walker going to have a say on this Pro-Am battle?
I would think so. He's going to put as many cars behind him as he can do by the end of this race. In fact, well, that was Dietmar getting out of the way. A lapped car. So he's going to try
Now,
and...
how much quicker is Stephen going to be than Michael? And does Kiso
Yeah.
decide to let Napa Power decide the race?
Yeah. Oh. Andrea's not going to want to settle for second. He's not.
It's going to be a last lap charge.
It is. It's going to be glory or nothing. Isaac Price has no pressure now. He's only got what you can see in the front windscreen.
Well, quickly go to 7th place.
7?
Stephen Walker, I think, is nearly side by side with Evan. If I was Evan, I would just let Stephen go.
And use
Let
him as a
Stephen
tow,
go and-
yeah.
yeah, absolutely. But I don't know if is Evan going to
No, he's
let Stephen do it?
fighting,
No,
he's
he's still
fighting.
going to fight it into it.
He's shot the corner. That slowed them both down, I think. Because look at Dietmar closing in.
Yeah, Dietmar is a
He's fast
He's a
anyway,
lap
isn't he?
down,
But yeah,
so-
but he's a lap down because of crashes at the start, not because he's lacking any kind of speed. Defensive from Evan and Steve Walker.
late.
Nice opportunity pass there. He's not going to get
Okay,
the,
Evan,
not going to get the drag up the hill, though, is he? No.
no, Evan's going to, because he took the wider line there,
Little
was able to push that a little bit
Hello.
more, and yeah.
I'm here too. Look at that, Dietmar's on him.
Unfortunately, this may have ruined Evan's chance of getting past Carl Hardy.
Oh, look at that for a cutback.
great.
Oh my,
Brilliant.
that's glorious.
Unfortunately, there's another one on its way, potentially.
No, he's
Oh,
got a
not
great
quite.
drive off that corner too, so 100%. That's one of the best passes I've seen in a long time, because Evan is no slouch.
Yeah, and Carl's back within 2 tenths.
Carl's
So
going to
his
sit
teammate
there
just-
for the rest of the race.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Just
to
a
be honest,
guess.
I don't blame him.
Someone who's not going to
He's
sit
in
there is
Oh,
Andrea.
no.
He's definitely going to
Absolutely
take this victory if he can. So Jaden's going to need to be calm about this, I think.
Yes, absolutely. It's all to play for here, but unfortunately for Jaden, he's got one of the best in the league, one of the great thinkers on this grid right now. Very similar to Logan. Stefanino will force you to make a mistake and will plan his overtake on you 4 corners in advance.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he is the current reigning champion. He's got the 1 board on his car. He's the number 1. Silas has just overtaken. Silas has done well. Given the fact that he was on an early crash, he's back to where he started on the grid. That's a great recovery.
Yeah, it's not bad at all, is it?
He was absolutely last at one point. So, brilliant effort, Silas Goebel. Like what you've done. That sort of tenacity is what gets you driver of the meeting votes.
So Stephen Walker has escaped the clutches of Evan Kiso. Kiso now has a slowdown that they have to serve.
Ah.
So
That
will mean
the tyre
that
difference is monstrous. I know there might be some, ability in that as well, if you know what I mean. But wow.
The beauty of endurance racing is Tony Walker and Chris Needham fight it out a little bit more for 12th position.
These two have been together for a little while now, haven't they?
Yeah, constantly swapping positions over.
Hmm.
But big winners from this race.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I thought this was on then. I saw 2 emerald cars and thought, which one's which? Okay, so we are 6 minutes to go, folks, and we've got some really close battles. I think this one's a bit of a redundant one, as in, I think Carl's going to sit behind and use Michael for a tow. Michael being so fast. This one's definitely going to come to the boil as Odie Payne gets a penalty. Black flag he's got to serve. Not sure what that's for.
That's going to be a nice freebie to the likes of Laura, Josh and Chris, depending on just how deep that penalty is going to be.
Yeah, it's a drive-through, so I think it's incident points, and they are already through on him. Dietmar is not going to benefit from it. He's too far back down the road. I mean, hats off to Jaden for keeping cool. He could have made an error at any point.
He's going for slipstream here of Santa Helena. I feel Santa Helena is going to pull over to the side and let Jaden through. But look how close Stefanina is right now. And ooh, Jaden, you can't try and squeeze like that. But so this is going that corner there, 10A and 10B. That's going to be where the pass is going to happen, or it's going to be the most likely place this pass is going to happen. But I tell you what, this is going to get close.
Yeah, I think we've got about 3 laps to go, something like that. If we're doing 1 minute 26 laps.
Oh, Stephen Walker's already caught up to Michael Hall and Kyle Hardy.
So fast with those.
He is a full second a lap quicker than Kyle Hardy.
Wow, that's impressive. Now, does Kyle just let him go because any kind of battling? I know Evan is 7 seconds behind these guys now, but still, you just want to make it as simple as you can, right?
Yeah, Michael will not want to lose a position to Stephen here, though.
No, that's true. That's true. I mean, Carl might play rear gunner. Usually he's not bothered about winning, but he's going to ruin my life if he doesn't lead his championship. Because at the minute, I've got Christian winning AMs at the moment. I've got Carl leading Pro-Ams.
Good haul.
My vote for Pros was Logan, sadly. Whoa!
Ooh, and that's a lot of overspeed. A quick apology on the mic from Stephen there. Obviously running through with a little bit more speed than
I think that is...
He anticipated over Carl.
That corner there is going to get renamed Stephen Walker Corner. Because he's mighty through that one. Is that Silas taking a position?
Carl,
What?
on the radio, you're lucky I've got extra weight to hold me
Oh, no, no,
down.
no, no, no. Don't
Ooh.
push like that. Don't push like that. Wow, how those two survived that, I've no idea, but I'm glad they did. That's David Ayres and Silas. That was for positioning class, that. So Silas has moved into 4th. Wow, that was so close to a disaster.
Santa Helena is catching up to Hendricks.
What? He's not allowed.
But it's going to take a big mistake from Hendricks now to lose this one. But slowly but surely, Mika is catching up to Christian. That is for the lead of AMS, 16th and 17th place.
I can give him a black flag penalty.
The whole race will see it.
Stephen has got the tractor beam onto... Oh, hang on. Oh, here he comes.
This
Is
is
he
it.
gonna bother or not?
There's going to be one more lap after this.
Squeezy, squeezy. He's gonna
So
let Jaden go.
takes
Oh no, he's not.
the inside, no, but Jaden's got to keep it strong on the outside. Jaden's going
that's
to have
close.
the outside here. Stefanina's going to have the advantage to the inside, and that could be the move that seals the deal.
No, Jaden's got got the right line. Or has he?
Now, got to hope
Turn
that these
one.
two have practiced both their lines into
Yeah.
the first corner,
Absolutely.
and Jaden's going to have more speed coming up, but... And this is where Jaden got the overtake done the first time, but
lovely.
Stefanino on the final lap goes through. But they still have a little bit more fighting to go. Stefanino pushing that Honda to its limits, down and then up the S's.
Yeah.
The gap at the moment, 0.4.
Stephen Hall.
Meanwhile,
Sorry, Stephen Walker. Stephen Hall. I work with Stephen Hall.
nice move on the inside just there, but it's going to be very similar. Michael, ooh,
That's
a little
touchy,
bit of
touchy.
contact there.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is so
Wow,
close.
no,
And there's the
no,
spin.
no. That's heavy petting to an extreme.
Michael rejoins there, but I was very close. It was fractional
Yeah.
from our angles there.
Was that a bit of everybody, was it? Or
All this fight for the lead then, and Stefanina breaks British hearts just like Democratic Republic of Congo nearly did earlier.
oh really?
You don't care, do you?
No.
But
There we
what we do
go.
care about is Stefanina getting the win of the Enduro. Great racing from themselves and Jaden Scott, and it looks like Isaac Price with a gargantuan effort in that Veloster, breaking down into third. Not actually breaking down, folks,
No.
but finishing it, breaking it down in a rap sense. Down with the kids, apparently.
Yeah.
But Stephen Walker overtakes Michael Hall earlier in the lap. Sure, that might get looked at again.
We're gonna look at it in a minute.
afterwards.
Yeah. See what we think of it.
Carl Hardy gets the win for AMS.
Yeah, very nice. Points on my table. Where's Christian? Keep it together,
But Christian Hendricks.
Where's
Pete
Mika?
this is the first time. Oh, where is Mika? Oh, 5 seconds back. So something's
Yeah.
happened with Mika.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
think Mika's just
Consolidating.
backed out from it. Yeah.
Oh, hang on, he's already over the line.
Oh, laps
He was,
then. Okay.
Yeah, he was lapped. Right, okay, so
So
Christian's got
Hendricks
this
gets
done.
the win in AMS then. Congratulations to Christian.
Absolutely. Just rev it, mate. Where's you?
Pete,
Yeah.
I am going to have to
Split.
jump out. But
Okay.
I will message you driver of the meeting.
Okay, okay. I'm going to go and find that overtake from... Dun, 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 dun. Stephen. If I can find the damn thing. Where is it? Right, let's go to the very bottom and work my way up. Stephen Walker. Right, so... This is towards the end of the lap, so this is going to carry on for a few more corners. Oh right, Jay has actually gone. I thought he was, I didn't realise he'd actually left the booth. So, this is where it's going to get a bit tastier. So we go into this corner. Everything's fine. Right, so Michael comes across and gives him a shove. Stephen, oh, there's a tiny bit of solid air in that. But I think that's, I think there's a lot of 50-50 in it. And just the behaviour of the cars there did not play in Michael Hull's favour. Right, folks, let me run you through the finishing order. Let me go back to live running. And we shall have the finishing order ready for you. Show. So, Andrea Stefanino was your race winner for Dynamic E Motorsports over Jaden Scotton but not by very much for JC Academy Emerald. Isaac Price came over the line in third and rounds out the podium this evening in that Veloster of his for Yes Motorsports. So congratulations to all three of them, and obviously particularly to Andrea Stefanino, continuing his defence of the title in a resplendent manner. Stephen Walker finished fourth for BSTV Esports in a drama-ridden end of race, not just laps, not just the last few laps, the last many laps. Carl Hardy was your first Pro-Am over the line for Result X Pure Sims, and his teammate Michael Hall came over the line behind him in sixth. Evan Kiso was second in class, seventh on track for SRG Sim Racing Grid. And Pete Van Gool rounds out the Pro-Am podium there in 8th place for Result Clothing. Jamie Wilson finished 9th for Team Chimera, with Thomas Dandridge 10th for Verve Racing. Jack Brown was 11th for Just an Average Sim Racer. Tony Walker was 12th for BSTV. Chris Needham was 13th for Air Smart Racing, and Jamie Ayres was 14th for Result Clothing. Euro Larkinen 15th for Hydro Race Racing Forces Gold. Christian Hendricks was the first of the AM-class cars over the line for Switch It. Great result from him. Mika Santa Helena, 17th and second in class for JC Academy Sapphire. Jeff Saunders was 18th for JC Academy Emerald. Let me click that button there. And then Chesney gets himself a class podium there in 19th place for JC Academy Ruby. Well done to him. Silas Goebel, the Recovery King, finished 20th for VTS Esports, and I can tell you right now, I liked what I saw of him, so I think Silas is going to get my driver of the meeting. If not Stephen Walker, I'll have a think about it based on his strategy and his overtakes. David Ayres was 21st for, Silas for VTS Esports, just in case I hadn't said that. David Ayres, 21st for Safeguard. Josh Trasler, 22nd for JC Academy Sapphire. Tom Woodcock was 23rd for Just an Average Sim Racer. Laura Meiser, 24th for Switch It. Odie Payne, 25th for Safeguard. Dietmar Hoos, 26th for Cutting Corny. Nico Mayer, 27th for Switch It. Josh Taylor, 28th for JC Academy Ruby. 29th was Chris Dixon for Work Hard. Fraser, left-handed scissor girl for Garrett E, was 30th for Just an Average Sim Racer. Stefan Goebel, 31st for VTS Esports. Chris London was 32nd for JC Academy Silver. Hilton Nickerson, 33rd. Andy Littler, 34th for Work Hard. Matthias Klein, 35th for VTS Esports. Fee had a disconnect of her equipment and was 36th for Work Hard. Pascal Vietzin was 37th for Switch It. And Logan McKinsey was 38th for Yellow Flag Motorsport. There are more. 39th was Alex Rogers for Sim Racing Grid. Damis Tikchalar was 40th for Hydro Race Racing Forces Orange. Stefan Klauker was 41st for Hydro Race Racing Forces Gold. And then we've got Pete Newman for Result X Pure Sims. And Thomas Coombe for JC Academy Emerald in 42nd and 43rd respectively. Right, folks. Let's have a look at... No, I don't want to see that bit. We've seen that bit already. We want to go back to the very start. We want to go to this. And I want to slow this footage down for you. When it plays. There we go. Change your graphic so we know who we're talking about. And we shall go and find some people to talk to. So let's bring in... let's grab Stephen Lucky Wookie Walker, welcome to the booth.
Well, hello.
Hello. Wow. Nice racing tonight. That was heavily competitive from you. Talk me through your pit strategy first, because there was a lot going on for different people and doing different things. You put tyres on in your first stint, didn't you?
Yeah.
Sorry, at the end
So
of
I,
your first stint. Yeah.
yeah, I'd done a whole lot of practice, and by the time I got to the end of the second stint, the tire drop off was quite bad, even when I was saving fuel.
Mhm.
Um, and then I pitted and just changed front tires, and was going really quick again, obviously. So I was like, it's risky, but I think I can make the time back by saving the fuel, having the final pit stop that's shorter, and having better tire life. And I don't think because I qualified so far back, and in the first stint I was behind Evan for quite a while, and then the top five had pulled away.
Mhm.
I knew I wasn't getting any higher than that, even if
Right.
I might have. I don't know. I think if I was with the top three, I might have not changed tires, but I'd already kind of decided on the strategy because I felt over the course of the entire race it was, um,
The advantageous thing to do.
yeah,
Yeah. Well,
um,
it certainly looked that way. You had massive extra speed after your pit stop on other people that you were racing around.
yeah. The only time like I said, when I was working it out, the only time we'd see an advantage would be towards the end of the second stint, and then whatever's after that would be on. If you change tires at the start, you'd be much quicker than everyone if you were able to go flat out.
Hmm.
And I fueled to go flat out. I could have fueled to save fuel at the end, but I was like, I need to take advantage of the fresh tires still.
Yeah.
And it was only, I think, 2 extra liters to do it, so it didn't really make too much difference. But yeah, I had to make it count. Really, it
Okay.
was uh, it was tough out there. The first part of the race was just trying to suck it up and get on with it and stick to the plan.
Yeah. Well, you did that very well. And right at the end of the race, there was with Michael Hall, there was a little tap from him, and then well, not really, well, sort of a tap ish. There was a bit of solid air in it from what I could see, and Michael Hall came off a little bit, well, a lot worse for the affair. But I see you've already said sorry to him, and he's accepted that one.
Yeah, I wasn't sure at the time. I felt like I had um, more of an overlap as we went into that, and I didn't really want to go side by side in there, but I kind of was like, well, I've got the better tires, but
Mm.
um, yeah, I should have just settled in and gone behind. But he's really difficult to pass,
Yeah.
and obviously he knew that I had the better tires in the corners, so was slowing more down on the apex.
Hmm.
From what I could tell, anyway, I might be wrong, but I was trying to judge that so I could still get the run, and it kind of worked onto the back straight and what have you. But obviously, um, he just brakes later than I did, and if I'd gone side by side, I would have gone off the track anyway. So um,
Yeah. I mean, y
it was racing. I've been on the end of that from him and others, and yeah, I would be annoyed, and I'm pretty sure he is annoyed, but I've apologized.
mhm.
I watched it back, and would still say it probably got the clear, but then I was there straight afterwards.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's probably gone to turn thinking it's clear, but I'm just there.
Well,
But
I'm sure he'll appreciate the compliment of him being so hard to overtake, because he
he
is.
always is.
He is, yeah.
I
He's really good.
love racing him because
Oh, he says he's not
he's
annoyed.
difficult.
He's not
Oh,
annoyed. He just wants to rip your head clean off.
I
No,
mean,
he's just said.
I get that a lot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, he
No,
says he's not annoyed.
we've raced each other a lot. There's a lot of
Mm,
respect there, and obviously it's absolutely never intentional.
mm,
And
yeah.
I do like racing him, and I expect him to give as good as I get. Like, I'm happy. Do you know what I mean? If I was on the other side of it, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, blah blah blah. I'd be like, yeah, fair, I get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, we race each other as we race, and
Hmm.
it's tough, it's hard, it's difficult, and that's the whole point of it. It's fun. I respect him immensely. So
Absolutely, yeah.
um, I still I'm glad that he still finished the race anyway. I'm glad he
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
like it didn't destroy his car. So
Talk me through your
um,
overtakes at the bone of the pork chop. Um, the two 90-degree right-handers before the back straight, because your entry into that and some of the overtakes you did there were mighty.
yeah, apparently I'm pretty good there. So I remember one. I think it was on Evan.
It was Evan
Um,
Key, so yeah, and
yeah, I
I was
when I
just
came
like
out of it and I was
stunned.
going down the straight, I said to my brother, I was like, that might be one of the best overtakes I've ever done.
Yeah, it's one of the best ones I've
Um,
ever seen.
yeah, well, I've got obviously I had better tires. That was literally the crux of it. I just had
Hmm,
better grip to carry the speed through the corners, and I was trying to take advantage of that um, while I could, because obviously I didn't have that much time left at the end of the race to do that.
mhm,
Um, but yeah, that's quite a good spot to overtake when you've got a bit of pace advantage, and only it's difficult.
yeah,
Um, but the one on I think on Carl as well, he did give me a bit of extra room to be fair.
right,
Um,
okay,
but I knew that accelerating onto the back straight, I would have better um, acceleration out of there, so I could pull a gap and hopefully keep it.
no, it was really good.
Um,
It was really good, very professionally
yeah,
done. Where are we?
yeah, I had
Where are we going
to
next week?
just blag it basically.
Yeah,
I want to
blag
say
it's good.
Canadian Tire Mosport.
Oh, I'm on the wrong league. Give me a minute. My lack of intelligence precedes me. You're not wrong. Yeah, CTMP. It is for a sprint feature. Easy for me to say. Next Wednesday, so that will be interesting. You you will have a much better cameraman next week, and Jay, because I will be in
Yay!
Bulgaria on business. Um,
Ooh,
well,
spy business.
obviously, me being like proper, James Bond, not
More
really,
like triple X.
or James Pond, more like, or something like that. Yeah, how'd you go at Canadian Tire? It's a good track. I've got a lot of
Yeah, I
time for
like
that
it.
track. Yeah.
I like it. I tend to have good races there. I hope that the Audi is strong there over the Honda and just try and make any advantage I can stick really.
Mm.
The it's obviously we've got some super fast people and I need all the help I can get. Like I finishing fourth tonight, I think was the best I would have done no matter where I'd been. 'Cause the Honda here was just immense, and then Isaac's just Isaac, really, isn't he? Doesn't really count.
Well,
He
yeah.
could drive a Skoda
Sh-
Fabia,
Shopping trolley.
yeah, and he'd be super quick. So yeah, it was super good fun, good racing all over. I really enjoyed it
Mm.
um, as ever. It was yeah stressful. I don't know whether the strategy was the right strategy or not. Um,
Well, it certainly
but
looked like it
I,
was.
I
You were up
decided on it.
four places from your start position, and the
Yeah, I gained two off the grid. I
Mhm.
think if I'd gotten past Evan off the start, which it was really close to doing that,
Yeah.
then I might have been able to stick with the guys at the front, use slipstream and all that and stuff, and probably save even more fuel there. But um, I didn't. It didn't happen, and I couldn't make a pass stick on Evan to start off with. So I just had to do the best I could, really.
Mm. Okay. Well, you did a great job. It will have done your championship no harm, that's for certain. Let's have a quick look at where you are in the championship right now.
Yeah, what happened
Process.
to Pete?
What happened to Pete? He got
Yeah.
pit lane start um, for something that happened in the last race,
Oh,
and then
okay.
got snarled up
Didn't
in
even
the mess at the very start.
Oh,
Um,
I didn't even notice he wasn't at the front. I just saw him qualify up there,
yeah, he
and
was
then
qualified, but
and that
he
was it.
was he was a pit lane starter. You are top of the
So it
pile. You are leading the championship.
was the first time in forever that. I remember the
uh,
last time that happened.
yeah, 10 points clear at the minute. Um,
Yeah, but
of Andrea Stefanina. Where are you on the right hand column? Yeah, you're quite a long way
probably
back on the right hand
third or
column
fourth
with
back. Yeah,
uh, yeah, something like that.
I didn't have a very good third race at Watkins.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. It was a bit rough on it.
Yeah,
So at the minute, roll with it.
Yeah, I'll take it. I might
Yeah.
screenshot it. I don't think it will last much longer than one round. So
Screenshot in the
if we
link.
can stop it, but only have it count on the left-hand column, that'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, cool. Oh, I can arrange that. In that case, any shout outs you want to give before I let you go and start your practice for CTMP?
Yeah, obviously. As always, just this week, just you for putting on the show with yourself. Thanks for taking the time to do that.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. And my brother had a good race. We tried to do the same
Mm,
strategy. Um, he just couldn't be quite as successful, but I think he still made places up during
yeah,
the race. So
up to overall.
yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, and then everyone that I raced, and yeah, it was hella good fun. Really good fun.
Awesome stuff. In that case, we'll see you this time next week on a sprint feature around CTMP. Multiple previous champion, Lucky Wookie Walker, everyone.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Right, next up, we'll grab Mr. Jaden Scotton. Good evening.
Evening.
Evening. Right, Mr. Competitive. Right there in the thick of it, all the way through the race in that top pack. That must have been some serious, intense racing, probably after the first stop, because for up to the first stop, I'm guessing that whole train of cars, you were all just fuel saving off Ivan.
Yeah, so at this point I'm soaked through, but the first stint
Yeah.
wasn't so bad. I was grateful that it was Isaac got to the front because that Veloster doesn't matter who's at the wheel, it can only do so much.
Yes, true.
Um,
Yeah.
I was able to just stick in behind, manage, save tyres, save fuel, and yeah, that the choice by him to short stint that really opened up the race second stint and changed it.
Okay. Did you take tyres at all?
No, none of us did at the front. No,
Okay.
we
Right.
just
Okay.
and
Interesting.
felt that at the end. Yeah,
Yeah, I bet you did. Um, some of the other ones were super fast on the tyres at the end, but I think they'd lost too much in the taking of the tyres. So yeah, we'll see how that like works itself out the next time we come to an endurance race. Can't remember where that will be now. Um, some really strong performance from you. Tried to give a good defence towards the end to Andrea Stefanina, but he's mighty, isn't he? It's
yeah,
he just
yeah.
works you over. He just
He
grinds you
was
down.
very, very cautious to me. He had definitely had chances, and he was biding his time for sure. I think that lap where he got me, I'd had a poor exit onto
Yeah,
the back straight, and he sees that I did all I could to keep him behind. I gave him space, he gave me space. I think the defining factor was he took better care of his tires than me.
yeah.
Again, like I think the turn one, my car just didn't have the drive out of it. Um, yeah, at that point, there's not much I could do. My tires were they were gone. They weren't there anymore.
Right. Yeah, I mean it's a fine balance to strike, isn't it? Driving fast and cooking your tires or even shredding them. This track's not notorious for munching tires, but certain areas of it will do. But I think you did such a fantastic job. You got yourself a second overall. In the championship, that's placed you where? Let's have a quick look. You are making your way up. You're seventh at the minute. But
Yeah,
you've got a full drop race in there, haven't you? Full drop week rather.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
that will balance itself out as you go. So 444 points actually is pretty sharp. So well done. Um,
Thank you.
when we look at the right hand column, you are one one place higher, so you'll be sixth. Um, which I don't know, that might balance itself out as well because that's how these things work, isn't it? So you're definitely in the fight. We'll just have to wait a couple more race weeks, I think, to see where it all kind of
A
levels off for you.
few. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah. I mean, Alton for that was also a very bad round. Even though I did do it, I
true.
did not finish race two. So
Mm.
this is my first properly decent round. So hopefully,
Yeah,
just need 9 more of those and
absolutely.
see what
Easy,
happens.
easy.
Easy.
Yeah, too right. CTMP next time, Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. We've been there before. You've driven there before, I think, haven't you?
A long, long time ago.
Was
I
it
think I was
okay?
still in diapers.
Oh, okay. Well, was that last year or the year before?
That was the year before, actually. I think it was like like the 4th or 5th track I ever drove on TCR in this game.
Hmm.
So yeah, it was a long time ago. Yeah,
Right.
it's a
Okay.
decent track.
I
Don't
I
mind it.
like it.
It'd be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. Really fun track. Should be good next week. Anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go and celebrate your second overall tonight? Because that's a massive podium position for you.
Yes, well, everyone at JC, we had some new and returning faces tonight. Obviously, had
Mm.
Josh too.
Yeah, Josh too.
The
Josh the Revenge.
the
Yeah.
yeah, very decent job. Logan was here, and
Mm.
he got unlucky there with some contact with back marker, but he was running well
Mm.
until that point. Yeah, and also shout out Andrea because that was a great race with him, and couldn't ask for more respect than he gave. It was
Yeah.
excellent.
Yeah. Good shout outs, some very respectful shout outs at that. Awesome stuff. And we look forward to seeing you at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park this time next week. Jaden Scott and everybody. See you later, dude. Yeah, that's funny. Random quack. Right, where is he? Isaac. Welcome to the booth. Isaac Price. Good evening.
Hello?
Hello. Podium finish for you in the Veloster. The only person now brave enough to face that car. I've said it a few times. And managing to make it work. Now, you got out of the off the grid like a rocket, like an absolute rocket. You left everybody for dead and got in front. And then I think, sadly, they used you for a tow.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's probably the first good start I've actually had in the TCRs, so
Right,
it was much of a surprise, as much of a surprise to me as it was to everyone else, I think. And
Yeah.
yeah, once I realized I couldn't really pull away, I just kind of tried to control the pace to make sure that I didn't kind of lose too much on the fuel because yeah, they're obviously going to be able to save the fuel. And then I tried to kind of short fuel at the first stops and hope that maybe because we had such a queue, I was hoping maybe that someone further back in the pack would jump ahead and then hold up them and I could pull away because I felt like that was the only chance I really had.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it didn't quite work out that way. Yeah, they kind of just slowly closed me in during the second stint, even though I had slightly less fuel. And then, yeah, it was inevitable that I was going to lose out in the pit stops. So that was pretty much that. But it was good fun. And yeah, driving Road Atlanta is one of my favorite tracks. So it was good to be able to kind of push for 50 odd laps or so.
Yeah, and I mean, great that you like it. You're even more respected by me now because this is literally my favourite track on the service and has been since Gran Turismo, the original Gran Turismo. You know, when you remember those wheels where you just clamped it onto your desk.
Yeah, that was my start in sim racing.
Yeah. It was just pretty Billy Basic stuff, but I loved it. What a fantastic game that was, and that's a game as opposed to a sim like this, to get people interested in motorsport and stuff. And this was on it, and I loved it. I was just turning laps on that with a Subaru Impreza, and was loving life, to be honest. And now look at where we are. We're here in a simulator doing it with all sorts of wonderful physics and tire degradation and pit lane strategies. And did you already have a strategy down? Was it I will not take tires, I will only fuel the car?
Yeah, I was never going to take tires. You just don't gain the time back. Even if you could gain the time back, you'd lose so much track position by doing it in the first stops that it just was never going to be worth it.
Yeah.
I think the strategy was how much fuel you take at each stop because obviously if I would have known exactly what fuel everyone else is taking, maybe I could have covered them a bit more and controlled the pace because I felt like if I just focused on getting a good exit off like turn 7, I had enough acceleration to stay ahead. But yeah, it was always going to be tough. And I wasn't really going into the race. I wasn't sure that I was going to be leading the race. So I kind of wanted to take a strategy that would get me into the lead at some point.
Yeah.
So I'd kind of not really expected to go into the race actually leading it from the front like that.
Okay,
but
right,
but it was yeah. I mean, I couldn't really have expected to get a better start after some of my starts in the official races. So
honestly, it was like you were fired out of a cannon.
Yeah,
Neither me or Jay could believe it when we saw your, white-fronted Veloster appearing from behind Andrea, and we were like, "What? He's just absolutely mullered Andrea Stefanino. What's going on here?" Well, it's done your championship no harm. You're in third place, only 62 points behind Stephen Walker at the moment. Just a reminder, just in case you didn't know, because it's your first season with us, you get 2 drop weeks with this series, so that accounts for real life problems, illness, having a bad week or two in racing, if that's what you're accounting for it with. And I think you're third in both columns if you work it out. So you're third with and without drop weeks, which is a very strong place to be. Let me know. I'll tell you, because sometimes you can be top of the pile on the left-hand column with no drop weeks, and then when you let your eyes stray to the right, you're like 5th or 6th. So a good start, good solid start, and I have to say, and this is obviously no judgment on you, a surprising start for someone in a Veloster. We've not seen it for so many seasons. Ever since that Veloster update, the car's been a pig. So you're doing good things with it, great things with it. So well done to you, sir.
thank you.
Canadian Tire Motorsport Park is your challenge for next week on a sprint feature, so a 20-minute plus a 40-minute. How'd you go around Canadian Tire Motorsport Park? Is that one you're familiar with?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I've already done the data packs for Apex for that track, so I've already done a bit of prep in that sense. I think it should be an okayish track for the Veloster. You know, it's not great, but not terrible either. Yeah, obviously, like always, we'll be hoping for a bit of weather, but haven't had that so far. So I think if we get some weather, that would definitely help me out a little bit. Veloster's not too bad in the wet.
Okay.
Slows everything down, and obviously it increases the gap in terms of like the field spread, so that gives more opportunities as well, easier to make mistakes, and the reverse grid races always give a bit more opportunity as well.
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
didn't really know what I was doing in the first round, so I managed the fuel correctly. So that's why I didn't have a great race 2 there, but hopefully it should be better at Motorsport.
Yeah. And just in case you are interested, and I know some people just like to stick with the same car all season, when we get to the midway point between weeks 6 and 7, you do get the opportunity to change cars if you wish. It's the only time in the series that anybody other than AM-class drivers can do it. AM-class can change their cars whenever they wish, because the idea is there that they find a car that they are more comfortable with through driving each one if necessary. But pro-ams and pros, you've got to stick with your car up until after week 6 and before week 7's race. So it's there for you if you wish to choose that. I mean, yeah, if you're enjoying racing the Veloster anyway, then you'll probably stick with it. Anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go?
No, just thanks to Apex for supporting me, giving me the opportunity to make data packs. It helps me to compete in series like this because I can make the sets, get a little bit of money on the side, and then go racing during the week. So yeah, big shout out to them.
Awesome stuff. And for the right amount of money in non-sequential £5 notes in GBP sterling, I can make it rain next week for you.
That'd be great.
In that case, we will look forward to seeing you at CTMP this time next week. Isaac Price, everybody.
Yep. Thank you.
Right then, who shall I speak to next? We've got quite a few still in the booth. I'm going to grab Mr. Jamie of Wilson because he had a fantastic race. He was the most forward-moving driver of anyone and has already got a driver of the meeting vote from Jay Corley.
Blimey.
Your progression up the field was not missed by either of us. That was a very solid and strategic way up the grid, really, wasn't it? Way up the field, rather. Qualifying? What happened with qualifying?
I just didn't manage to get a lap in, really.
Mm.
I had one
Busy
lap
track.
where I just got... Yeah, one of them was busy track. And then it's self-inflicted. I just kept getting really silly off tracks at turn 3.
One.
And
then,
then,
the chicane.
Yeah, over
Yeah.
the top of the hill,
Yeah.
blind corner. I just, for whatever reason, I did it on one lap. And I was like, oh, bloody hell, right, fine.
Mhm.
Just went round, did it again, got to that corner, did exactly the same thing again. I'm like, for God's sake. Then got balked on the next lap by traffic, and then got a fresh car, had an out lap and a lap where the tyres weren't up. Did it again on the lap after that. I'm like, for God's... I was really struggling to just string it together. Ironically, I didn't actually... I think I only got one incident there in the race. It's just I got them all out of the way in qualifying.
Right, okay.
So yeah, even at that early stage in the lap, like when I was doing a good like turn one, I was like 3/10 up or something.
Mhm.
But then I'd get the instant, and then I wouldn't push the rest of the lap to try and keep the tyres alive. So I don't know what pace I would have had, but yeah, I can't remember where did I start, like 25th or something.
18 plus 9 is 27.
27th, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I moved forward so much, I suppose.
Well, maybe,
Out of
but it
position to start with.
was really good to watch. I mean, did you take tyres?
No.
No. So quite a few people did. You could definitely see the difference, but as Isaac just said, he didn't think that you would make that time back because it was another like 30 seconds, 25 seconds,
Yeah,
something
20,
like that.
22, something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's quite a long difference now with the new rule set. So, I mean, if the only way to make that work is just by hoping the other person has trouble.
Yes.
So it doesn't work, basically. So
yeah, it'll probably make your race a bit safer, wouldn't it? Because you've got good rubber underneath you for longer.
Yeah, if you can, it gives you the opportunity to pick people off that are otherwise having other struggles, basically.
Yeah.
But you're counting on being in that position, and you're losing out to get in that position. So is it worth it? Probably not. So it's a matter of how well could you look after your front left, basically, around here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I short fueled the first stint because early on I wasn't going to fuel save. That's boring. So, and being so far down the grid, I just had to make progress. So I was just a man on a mission to start with because I figured that there might be the eventuality, if I don't, that we'll get separated off from the group of like 6-7 cars ahead of us.
Yeah.
And that's really hard to make up. So I needed to make progress as soon as, basically. And then I short filled because I did end up with a little gap to a few cars ahead. Tony Walker was at the back of that, and I figured, well, if I short fuel the middle stint, basically I do the short stint first, I've got a chance of jumping up among that group, and then I can stay in that group, and that's better than being behind them.
Right. Yeah. Makes sense.
But I don't know if Tony took tyres or he had some other dramas in while I wasn't around him or something. But that was the sort of target I was going for. But I happened to get some more in the same process, really.
Okay. Well, very. It was a great performance in the end. Good points all. It moves you up to ninth. So you gained 2 positions, I think it was, and well, joint 9th with Alex Rogers actually. So slowly starting to float towards the surface. We go to CTMP next week for a sprint feature. Do you prefer that, or is Road Atlanta a better preference for you?
Out of the 2, Road Atlanta, I think Mosport is, which is what it's actually called,
Mosport,
Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, is a bit daft. Sponsored by DirecTV, brought to you by Jacob's Cream Crackers.
Yeah.
Other brands are available. But yeah, no, it's a bit of a Watkins track for me.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens with that, and it's also now the along with like Summit Point, VIR used to hold this accolade, but it's also the most aged looking track on the sim.
Is it? They not rescreened it or whatever?
No, it's from 2009. So.
Oh right. Okay. Well.
Hopefully they'll rescan it at some point. You'll do some sort of update on it because the real track's changed a little bit. Not in terms of the layout, but the surroundings have changed quite a bit since they did it. But
we're not taking any of the trees away, have they? Like they did at Virginia.
Well, we know how much you love trees.
Oh yeah.
No, they've put a lot of
arborphile.
It's basically a there's support groups for that. There's basically a car park around every corner now.
Oh, they've made it Tilka safe, have they?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, it's a bit like Watkins in the sense that there are. Well, I mean, there is one slow corner unlike Watkins.
Right.
But other
Yeah.
than that, it's all high or medium speed stuff with a long straight. So it'll be sort of drafting sort of racing, which sounds fun in one sense, but also has some risks associated with it, as we saw at Watkins. So, yeah, not an especially strong track for me, I think. Although it is good fun trying to pass people around the outside of turn 6. I'll be trying that a few times, I'm sure.
Okay. Yeah. No, that sounds good fun. Anybody you want to shout out to before I let you go and start your practice for Mospot?
Yeah, shout out to PVG at the end of
Ah.
that race. That was good fun. He did a better job saving his tyres. He was obviously short on fuel a little bit. So I had the advantage on the brakes, but he had better tyres. We had advantage on the power, so that kind of balanced out in his favour in the end. But I thought I did quite a good job keeping my front left alive until it got deleted with about 10 laps to go. So. But no, it was really good. I enjoyed that at the end. That was a good fun race. And yeah, shout out to you guys. Shout out to SDK for triggering a false advance session
Go
with Bob.
SDK. Yeah. Thanks for that, SDK.
But no, in all seriousness, shout out to you for managing to sort that out quickly. It's maybe not I want to say not appreciated, not understood well. How much aggro it is to set a session up under time pressure or under any pressure, really. It is a lot of sliders that can go wrong.
Oh god,
And
yeah, one setting out of place, and thankfully you reminded me to just go and double check that we were on standing starts, because that is the one that gets reset every single
keeps
time.
resetting. It's very annoying. Yeah.
So thanks for that.
Props to you for that. And just to shout out in a different sense, unless you've already done this sort of parish notices, but this Sunday we'll have a ABS Academy session up at Mosport at the usual times, the channel for it. Please do join us. It's only a short session, it's 2 hours of practice and a quick little miniature sprint feature at the end. It's a bit of fun at the end. And yeah, if people are around, hopefully it's not as hot as it was last week, then please do join us.
Yeah, I'd like to believe, I can't prove, but the battling from the Pro-Ams and AMs particularly was so much more fierce and controlled. I'd like to think that it's had an effect. Because there was some real good scraps going on back there. There was more footage of those classes than there was of the very front of the field. Now, the very front of the field was a follow my leader for the first entire stint because everybody was fuel saving. But behind, it was just an absolute barnstorm of overtakes and re-overtakes and stuff. So I'd like to think that ABS Academy is actually helping people along the way.
Yeah, I think it's a good way to get your eye in without ABS, because then you've got the gist of where the limit of the car is on under braking and that kind of thing. And then when you have ABS on for this sort of thing, which you would do, even I do, because it is faster and safer. But I mean, as I say, I had a good battle with PVG, braking battles down into the chicane at the end of the lap, and I was thinking as it was happening, like this would be quite different under no ABS to the better, I think, because we were both just mashing the pedal. And to have that risk of like who's got Billy Big Baubles, let's say, going down there, would have been a different fight, in hopefully a good way. But yeah, it's a good way to get your eye in. Euros, I think, found some advantage to it in particular. He mentioned it on Sunday, so
okay.
Yeah, as I say, do please join them. It'll be obviously they become more relevant the longer as we go through the season, because of course in preparation for next season. So you'll thank yourself next season if you do some of these on Sunday, if you can, this season.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think they'll thank themselves for doing it when they come to do officials next season as well, because it'll be a set of skills that they wouldn't have even tried before, and it'll hone their reaction times and ability to brake at much later places, even with ABS applied in the officials. I am convinced it's still going to be a benefit for everybody to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, it's off to CTMP we go. It's been
Mosport. Call it Mosport.
It's got many names, like New York, Big Apple.
It's
New
like calling
Amsterdam,
Silverstone, Northamptonshire Circuit or something.
Yeah, let's go with that. Let's try it that way. But yes, looking forward to seeing you on that track that I'm not now going to mention because I'm a bit shy about it. This time next week, Jamie Wilson, everybody.
Cheers, Pete.
Right, next. I'm only going to do a couple more because I've got to do a very, very early start tomorrow. I've got to be in Derby early in the day. But I'm going to put myself through some serious personal torture right now. And welcome to the booth. Left-handed Scissor Girl. Good evening.
Oh, that's last season, Pete.
Oh, is it?
That's
What are you
last
called
season.
now? Have you?
One name. I'm being normal.
What do you mean you've been
being nice.
normal?
I'm being nice.
In 2 seasons prior to this one, normal has been something that you have only ever read in a book.
I'm not even going to acknowledge that. You know, I only look at pictures in the book.
Oh dear. So yeah, you've turned into one of the most hated now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I redeemed myself today with my draft train. People owe me some money.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you did end up 6 places up from your start position. I gather you did hardly any practice, given the fact that you joined the session so late.
Yeah, I had like 4 or 5 laps of practice. That's
4 or 5
clearly
laps.
enough for
Oh, right,
P30,
yeah.
isn't it?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
enough
absolutely.
for P30, yeah.
And I saw you off track a couple of times. That's nice.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I was just picking the litter up.
Like
I was just picking the litter up. That's all it was.
yeah, totally. How did you find it, and what strategy did you use? Did you actually change tires?
No.
No. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, it felt. Oh, where's Jay with his beat button? But yeah, it felt really pants at the end.
Yeah.
Strategy, he went out the window after T1, didn't it? Because
well, yeah, you were in that mess, were you?
Yeah, I died.
All right. Okay.
And then it was like, okay, let's just see what happens. And then just full tank drove it. Full tank drove it. I was like, oh, I'm gaining a few positions here.
Yeah, you
It's like,
gained
do I
quite a lot.
change tires? I was like, I don't know. Now I don't know with the new rules. I found out now. I didn't know if does it do 1 tire at a time or does it do front axles together, back axles.
Well, you won't know now, will you? So I was going to find somebody that did and ask them, does it do all 4 tires at the same time or is it one at a time?
I think Mr. Stephen Walker said it was front axles together and then back axles together.
Ah, okay, right.
Because I was going to do a silly strat and just change like the front left to see what would happen. Because
it's not a bad
it's got nothing to lose when it sounds bad, isn't it? That far down the grid.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, see what happened. We had 80 minutes of hot lapping, so it was fine.
Yeah, sometimes that's more fun than fuel saving for like.
I'll be honest, I stuck around. It's just Atlanta. I love racing Atlanta.
Ah, yeah. Well,
so
on that we agree.
I'll just enjoy it.
That's the first time we've agreed ever after you ruined my life at the end of the last season.
It was worth it.
It was not worth it, in my opinion.
It was for me. I'm going out with a bang.
Jamie told me off for calling it anything other than Mosport. So we're going to Mosport next week for a sprint feature. When you're not on your 2-wheeled idiot chariot, are you going to be around for that one?
I don't know. I'm going to Portugal on Friday for a stag do.
Oh, well, we'll never see you again then.
So I'll be back Monday, but then I might be out Tuesday, and I think going out racing on Wednesday might be pushing it a bit. I don't know.
Okay.
Who knows?
Good to see where we rank in your, priority levels of life.
By license now, isn't it? It's summer.
Oh, dear me.
Last time I raced here, is it Canadian Mopar?
Yeah.
Is it that one?
Yeah,
it didn't. Yeah, it didn't end well. It didn't end well.
Okay.
That hairpin's a bit tricky.
It's naughty.
Yeah. Very naughty when you go, oh, I've got the nice line here, and boom, into the wall you go. So, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go and annoy somebody else?
Yeah, where is he? Where's Ginger J?
Ginger J had to split early, probably to do his hair.
No, maybe to dye it. It's not ginger anyway, it's strawberry blonde, isn't
it? Very strawberry and a little bit of blonde. Yeah.
Yeah, like no doubt I'll stick the stream on tomorrow, have a watch back. Looks like lots of conversations going on in the chat. So we'll see how that was. And I'm going to be nice. Oh. Did you do the whole commentary by yourself, or was it you and Jay?
Me and Jay for the majority of it. He split as the standings came up on the screen.
Oh, okay, so we dipped out before the fun part started.
Yeah.
Classic Jay. Maybe it's because he got embarrassed by the cult crash on T1. Maybe.
Yeah, there was something going on, wasn't there?
Yeah, because have you noticed no cult members have jumped in the chat?
Oh, they are.
Oh.
You got Chesney, you got the mashed up Mika Massive Santa Elena.
I'll take it all back then.
Yeah.
I was going to say maybe he's pulled rank and told him
No,
off.
they've shown up.
No.
No, that's cool. Okay, good shout out.
There we go. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting to come in today. I was just sitting and having banter in the interview room.
Yeah.
Well, hey-ho.
Well, I'm going to do one more interview after you because I do have to go and catch a train at, I think it's like 6:30 in the morning. So,
Oh, yeah.
and when you're as ugly as me, you need as much beauty sleep as you can get.
Yeah, but when you're that ugly though, nobody sits next to you on the train, though, do they?
But sadly, that doesn't seem to work out in my favour. I always get the stinky one. I always get the stinky one. And when the weather's
Maybe-
like it's as hot as it is now, they get stinkier each train trip. It's awful.
Maybe show them this interview, this clip, and they might move on.
Yeah, that might work. Yeah, too right. Cool.
Right, I'll leave you to it.
No worries.
Cheers, mate.
Fraser
See you
Garrett,
soon.
everybody. Cool. Right. Oh, he's probably gone. Oh, he's back. He's gone. Don't know. Right. One more interview. One more. Let's get it in. Who are we gonna grab? Who are we gonna grab? Yeah. Let's bring in Laura Meiser as the last interview of the day. How are you doing? You good?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. It's like 100 degrees in my apartment, but I'm still doing
what?
pretty well.
100 degrees?
Yeah, it feels like 100 degrees. It's not 100
Where
degrees.
the hell are you on planet Earth?
Yeah, Germany.
Whereabouts?
Right to the Netherlands.
Oh, okay,
Right next. Yeah, it's pretty warm right now, but I think it's just the rest of the heat from like last week coming out of the walls.
Yeah, probably. Last Christmas, well, before last Christmas, no, it was last Christmas because we were at the Christmas markets. I visited Wobbly. He lives in Enschede, which is just over the border, and we went to German markets in Munster.
Yeah, I live right next to Enschede. I live in I can dox myself. I live in Gronau. It's
Okay.
like the city right next, like it's 5 minutes or something with the train.
Oh, really? Right. Okay. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was very nice. And had myself lots and lots of Glühwasser and some Glühwein. So yeah, we were having a great time. Anyway, racing. Let's talk about that for a bit. You've made your way up through the field, 7 places to 24th by the end of the race. You finished ahead of your own teammates of Nico and Pascal. Who was ahead of you though? Christian.
Was ahead
he
of
had
me.
a great race, didn't he? He had a special race. I was expecting him to drop into the chat because he got a class victory out of it.
Yeah, he got some technical problems
Oh.
right before the race, and he was really stressed. I think he shifted with his keyboard, and
What?
because he couldn't use the shifter on his wheel or something.
Oh my goodness.
It sounded like he explained after the race. It sounded like hell because it was like not working 10 minutes before qualifying or something, and he was like screwing around with stuff.
Wow. Okay. Well, even more shout outs to him then, because to win your class while you're having to do that, I'm very impressed. And for yourself, a completely different race to what happened at Watkins Glen. You got kind of nudged out of 2 races, both at the same points last week. At the entry to, but they used to call it the bus stop, and why they've changed it, I have no idea. But it's now called the inner loop or something like that.
It's bus stop. I call it bus
it's the
stop.
bus stop. Yeah, let's stick with old
Yeah.
money, shall we? Old money. So this week, a completely different prospect. You've done really well.
Yeah, I think it could have been better if I maybe didn't change tires. I think that was like
did you change on the first stop? Yeah.
Yeah, I changed on the first stop because like my strategy was like, okay, the race is getting colder, and I planned with the old conditions because now the race started earlier, and then it wasn't going to be as cold. And like my plan was, I do the first stop very short and just refuel like 20 liters or something and take new front tires and then put them through the whole race because they cool down at the longer pit stop. So I have more pace then. That was the strategy. It didn't really work out, at least as against Josh Taylor it worked out, but against other people it didn't.
Okay. And I don't think that I don't think that SDK is reporting incidents correctly, but on my screen it's saying you got no incidents.
No, that's not correct.
No,
I
okay.
got like I think 8 or something. Wait, can I see
Right.
that in the race? I'm still in
You
the session.
should be able to, yeah.
I got 6 incident points in this race,
Okay.
and I think it was like one incident with Chris London where I pushed him out of the corner. I'm still very sorry for that, but racing happens, I think.
Oh yeah,
And
absolutely, yeah.
and I think the second incident was when I was overtaking a lapped car.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I got some very close calls with lap cars, but yeah, it happens. Nothing did happen to me, so yeah, I was quite lucky to not be have my race ended. But yeah,
Well, if you go to the website right now and you go to the schedule and you click on today's race and you scroll down to where you finished, which was 24th, you'll see yourself with 6 incident points. And then if
yeah,
you look around you, everybody's got at least double your incident points on either side of you, including Nico. I'm not going to say what that number is because it's quite high. But you've done remarkably well given the people that you were racing around, because 6 is a landslide victory on incident points around here. So easy to pick up, and you've done exceedingly well given the fact that you moved up 7 places as well. So well done to you.
thank you very much.
Even the leaders were on 12 each. So
Oh,
that just
crazy.
shows you, yeah. Stay clean and you gain points and positions. That is a fact. It's been proven many times throughout all 25 of our seasons of this series. So yeah, it's a great result for you. Anybody you? Oh, actually, we go to Canadian Tire Motorsport Park or Mosport. Jamie told me off for calling it anything but Mosport. How do you go around Mosport? Is it one that you know, or is it new to you?
I don't even own the track. I'm gonna buy it like next weekend, and then I'm gonna practice on it because at the weekend there's Nordschleife, so I think that's more important.
Ah, right, okay. More important than our league? No.
It is. At least for me, because driving around Nordschleife is like the most fun I have in iRacing, and especially in the TCRs, it's so much fun because you can drift around like almost every corner and like just have fun.
Yeah. No, I enjoy it too. And myself and Sam Boozin occasionally do the mini endurances. I think they're 6-hour races around there, or 4 hours. I can't remember.
Yeah, next weekend is the 6-hour
yeah.
endurance race, like around NEC.
Yeah, correct. Cool. Anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go? You'll be the last of the interviews, so make the most of it.
Shout out to my Switcher team for having fun the whole race, and yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, no problem. A good shout out. And we will see you this time next week at Mosport, duking it out on a 20-minute and a 40-minute sprint feature race. Laura Meiser, everybody.
Bye.
Right, folks. As you've already heard, Jay's point went to Jamie for his performance up 18 places, which is remarkable. Let me go and apply that point now. Jamie Wilson, Maria, Jamie Wilson. Now I'm very torn. I liked what Silas did. Where's Silas in my list? He's right. He's only up 1 position, but he was 3rd off last at one point after getting caught up in the shenanigans at the start, and he's recovered himself all the way at 20th. So very impressed with what Silas did. He obviously had a lot of pace around here. Christian Hendricks, another AM class driver, if he was shifting with his keyboard the entire race, then an absolute salute to you. The overtake, or a couple of overtakes actually, at the bone end of the pork chop by Stephen Walker were just majestic, and people need to go and watch those and how he's like crafted those overtakes, because they were very impressive. Andrea Stefanina for the patience that he executed all the way through the race, and then doing a last lap overtake on Jaden so safely was just remarkable. And Isaac for, getting fired out of the proverbial cannon like at some sort of circus big top, and staying in front, grabbing lead lap points, and doing it in a Veloster, which nobody else is willing to do. So I'm a bit torn on where I want to spend my point. But I think it's going to be with Christian Hendricks because he's one position down from where he started, but even he is on his own, journey through understanding, and to stay solid at the top end of the AM class where you're getting hunted down by Mika Santa Helena, it is an impressive performance. So for my vote tonight, Christian Hendricks is getting mine. Where is he? Christian Hendricks. Point for you. And that brings us to the end of our time here at Road Atlanta for this endurance race. Hope you've all enjoyed it. Like I say, I've got an early start, so apologies to anybody that wanted an interview that was still queuing. It can't always be the case that I can cover them, I kind of got to get up in a minute. So let's call this one ended, and we'll see you this time next week for Mosport. We also race V8s this week. They're at Long Beach for a sprint feature, which should be a great one to watch, the season opener. We've got a decent field, and it's sure to be a drama. So if you want to get signed up for V8s, now is your chance. 6 race weeks, 13 rounds, same sort of race formats as these. 2 classes of car, so BSTV Cup for the developing drivers and Pro for the super fast aliens. Sign up for that if you want to drive V8s. You don't have to race all the races, just some of them will do. It's a great place to learn new racecraft. So, take care, everybody. Stay safe, and we'll see you this time next week. Good night.